A most pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of our superintendent of schools, Dr. Priscilla Canales, the Board of Trustees, and
entire administration at Weslaco East, I want to welcome you to Texas National Bank Field at Bobby Lackey Stadium. The Weslaco East Wildcats 2020 season is sponsored by Knapp Medical Center. We ask all fans to support our sponsors because they support Weslaco WISD Athletics. Thank you, Texas National Bank, Knapp Medical Center, and all of our sponsors for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the contest, we would like to acknowledge our kickoff sponsor, Jones, Galligan, Key, and Lozano. They're located at 2300 Weslaco, West Pike, Suite number 300. Jones, Galligan, Key, and Lozano, attorneys at law, our kickoff sponsor.
Test. Test.
Throughout tonight's game, we'll be acknowledging our team for their exceptional performance on the field. Their pictures will appear on the Jumbotron along with our partner, Dr. Sander. A special thanks to the fine folks at Sander Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for leading the way in providing our students the recognition they deserve. Thank you. At this time, we would like to ask the cheerleaders to introduce the cheerleaders.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Weslaco East High School Wildcat varsity squad. We begin with Jalen Figueroa, sophomore, varsity cheerleader. Myra Reta, sophomore, varsity cheerleader. Melody Herrera, sophomore, varsity cheerleader, All-American. Jayzee Cáceres, sophomore, varsity cheerleader, two-time All-American. Lauren Jaramillo, sophomore, varsity cheerleader, All-American. Christina Viela, junior, varsity cheerleader. Ashley Velez, junior, varsity cheerleader. Jolie Mojica, junior, varsity cheerleader. Joshua Ocañas, junior, varsity cheerleader, two-time All-American. Haley Hernandez, junior, varsity cheerleader. Liliana Rodriguez, junior, varsity cheerleader. Alexia Santillan, junior, varsity cheerleader. Aislinn Meza, senior, two-time varsity cheerleader. Andrea Cardenas, senior, two-time varsity cheerleader. Jennifer Longoria, senior, two-time varsity cheerleader, WISD Hall of Fame cheerleader, three-time UCA All-American. Kayla Cuellar, senior, two-time varsity cheerleader, WISD Hall of Fame cheerleader, four-time All-American. Wendy the Wildcat, junior, varsity mascot. Brianna Villarreal, junior, varsity cheerleader, two-time UCA All-American, co-captain. Kaylee Garcia, senior, two-time varsity cheerleader, WISD Hall of Fame cheerleader, two-time UCA All-American, co-captain. Giovanna Cáceres, senior, two-time varsity cheerleader, three-time UCA All-American, WISD Hall of Fame cheerleader, captain. The cheerleaders are coached by Leti Cantu Garcia, David Juarez, and Terry Tijerina.
but that's what I was trying to tell you. Oh, that's right. There you go. There you go. Come on, man. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Captains for both teams are on the field for the flip of the coin.
All right, gentlemen. I've got a tassel coin. The state of Texas will be tails. The helmet will be heads. That'll be heads. That'll be tails. Brownsville Pace, you're the visiting team. What is your choice? Yes, call head. It is head. You won the toss. Brownsville Pace has won the toss and has deferred to the second half. You want the ball. Which goal do you want to defend? Turn around this way. Brownsville Pace won the toss. Will defer to the second half. Brownsville East will receive on the south zone. Okay, gentlemen. Let's have a good, clean ball go.
Good evening. My name is Jeffrey Cáceres, and I am the president of the Weslaco East High School Student Council. On behalf of the superintendent of schools, Dr. Priscilla Canales, our school principal, Dr. David Gamboa, and the students and staff of Weslaco East High School, we welcome the Brownsville Pace Vikings to Bobby Lackey Stadium. We'd like to thank the WISD School Board, the Athletic Booster Club, the faculty and staff of Weslaco East High School, and our Wildcat fans and family of the support they continue to show our athletics, cheerleaders, band members, and coaches. We wish both teams a safe and fair game in the name of the true sportsmanship. And now for some football, Wildcat style. East side, strong side. Go Wildcats!
Thank you to the student body representative for his welcome from Weslaco East.
What are we doing in New York for this parade?
It's to remind the entire nation of the great deals at the Payne Auto Group.
Why does the balloon have to be Bud?
Because everyone knows he's full of hot air.
During the Black Friday sales event, get a 2019 Ram 1500 Quad Cab for $24,995 at Ed Payne Motors in Weslaco and Payne Rio in Rio Grande City.
Hey, the game's on.
Lo que tú quieres, regardless.
And now, the Wildcat Regiment will play their school song.
There's a Rico kid. I don't know, dude. We still got like 7.5 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the national anthem, we would like to introduce the veteran of the game, brought to you by De La Garza Family Dental. Tonight, we recognize United States Air Force Senior Airman Jose Angel Cano. His military experience includes combat in the first Gulf War, Operation Desert Fox, and Operation Southern Watch. He was also a participant in Operation Allied Force in Yugoslavia. Tonight, we salute Senior Airman Jose Angel Cano, the De La Garza Family Dental Veteran of the Game. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly stand and remove all headgear for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly beheld at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were clear, the boats bursting in air, came through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave?
Thank you for that rendition, Faith Gonzalez.
Velasquez, big tackle.
We worked hard. We pushed ourselves to the limit. Every drop of sweat, every run, every hit, grinding, preparing for battle. The wait is over. We're back. East side, strong side.
Wow.
Well, good evening, and I just saw on the video, we are back, and what a long wait it was. We are November, and we're barely beginning football. We want to welcome you to the Texas National Bank Field right here at Bobby Lackey Stadium. K-West bringing you the season opener of Weslaco East Wildcat football. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by the coach. We're going to bring you all the action from tonight's ball game.
Awesome, Joy. Hey, welcome back, Joy. I guarantee you, it has been a long time. It's 2020, but you know what? It's still football. And I'm telling you what, these kids prepared themselves up to this point, and they're ready to get after it. We ought to have a great game tonight. East side, strong side, baby. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm expecting a very good ball game. As we very well know, the Weslaco East Wildcats are now in a completely different district. They are now 5A classification, 16-5A, and we will be playing zone play. And we'll get into all of that in just a little bit. The Brownsville Pace Vikings did win the toss. They deferred to the second half, so your Weslaco East Wildcats will receive the football. And as we begin this contest, we would like to acknowledge our kickoff sponsor, Jones, Galligan Key, and Lozano. They are located at 2300 West Pike, Suite 300 in Weslaco. Jones, Galligan Key, and Lozano, attorney at law, our kickoff sponsor. And Weslaco East will be dropped at about the 24-yard line, and will begin play right after the starting lineup.
Robert Torres, Ezekiel Negrete, Marco Chua, Hiram Cantu, David Trevino, Avery Bowen, Javi Garza, Edward Villalobos,
Jay Vasquez,
Gio Guerra.
ATPE is your ally, your voice for professional educators.
And we will begin play with your West East Wildcats with the football at their own 24-yard line. And it's going to be a toss to Bowen, who is playing the I-back. He cuts up, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and he's above the 40-yard line to the 41-yard line. And that's going to be a first down for your Wildcats. And that's a Jay Gonzalez Law Firm first down. Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
And what'd you expect out of the eye? Toss, first play, 15 yards. Excellent football play. Awesome job by the offensive line and the rest of the Wildcats.
We've got Javier Garza lined up at quarterback, and it's a handoff to Guerra. Guerra breaks between tackles. He cuts to the left, and he's off to the races. He's inside Viking territory, all the way down to the 22-yard line, and it is not until he's pushed out of bounds by Zeke Garza that someone laid a hand on him.
Yeah, great run right there. Great opening to the left side. Blocked there by Robert Torres and Hiram Cantu. Perfect blast play up the middle. Awesome run.
And in 2 plays, your Wildcats are at the 22-yard line of the Vikings. And just as we predicted, at least we didn't say it out loud, we knew the Wildcats would come up punching.
Running the football,
Exactly.
Wildcat style.
Power eye to the right. Bowen is a deep pop. He's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage, keeps his feet moving, and maybe stays at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was a good job right that time by the defensive line up front there for the Pace Vikings right there to make a stop there. Anytime the back kind of stops their feet, that defense is going to come right to it. So good play there by the Vikings.
So no gain, and it's the first time that we see no gain on the offensive side of your Wildcats. So here come the Wildcats back on offense, 2nd and 10 from the 22-yard line of the Vikings. This time power eye left. Bowen is the deep back. They're going to toss it to him to the left. He's got some blockers, hit at the 20, but he's able to break that tackle and get down to the 15-yard line. So that's a 7-yard pickup for Bowen.
Yeah, good job right there by the lead block there by Jesus Vargas right there to kind of springboard him there for about that 6-7 yards right there on the toss play again. So good reach block by the line, led there by big old David Trevino, their tight end.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 is what the scoreboard is telling us. So power ride left, and again it's the same play toss to Bowen. Bowen inside the 15 to about the 12. That's going to be very close to another first down. We'll see where they mark it, but the Wildcats have now entered the Payne Auto Group Red Zone. Payne Auto Group, our Red Zone sponsor.
Yeah, good job right there. Good solid tackle there by Andrew Gonzalez, number 7 for the Pace Vikings. But, hey, the result is it's a first down and the chains move. So here we go. Tick, tick, tick. Like you said, we're in the red zone right now, threatening to get this first score of the year. Here we go.
Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all, our first down sponsor. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. The Wildcats on the Viking side of the field. This time it is from the shotgun. It's a quick handoff to the Wildcat running back, and that's going to be Jay Vargas, and he may be dropped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, a little inside zone play right there, and obviously the defensive line there, number 90, all right, for your Vikings right there on the stop. So just didn't get the movement that we wanted out of that play, but that's all right. Here we go. 2nd down.
2nd down and 10 from the 12. Wildcats making some personnel changes. They're going to send Giovanni Guerra, better known as Gio Guerra, split wide to the left. Power eye left. toss to Bowen in the left, and he was overrun by a linebacker, and Bowen is in the end zone for a Wildcat touchdown.
Toss play to the left. Bowen real patient on his run right there. You can see, set up his blocks, got outside, and boom, touchdown. East side, strong side.
And they'll line up for the extra point. We'll see what they decide to do.
Marked at the 2. Okay, let's
Well, that's something you couldn't start a, even though it's a long season, we just got started. What a way to start for our Wildcats. Excellent. Just move the ball down, a couple of long, big plays, and then patient, running, boom, we're in there for the touchdown.
And looks like they'll line up for 2-point conversion.
Timeout.
And there's a timeout on the field.
That's the first timeout of the first half.
If you're looking for a dependable car, audio, and alarm company, stop by Extreme Audio in Weslaco. Sound system, car alarms, and LED light bars available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor.
What do you say? Black and purple. Black and purple. Hey! What do you say? Wildcats fight! Wildcats
Well,
fight!
Coach, really just smash mouth football. It's exactly what we expected.
This is who they are, and it's not any secret what the Wildcats do. You just got to line up and try to stop it, that kind of thing. So, really excellent drive, good mixture of what they're doing. But the toss has been a great play for the Wildcats for many, many years, and it's still good. But it all starts up front. It really does. Guys got to reach block, get guys turned, and boom, open up the outside seam, and there it goes.
And so here we come back for the extra point. It is going to be a 2-point conversion. It's going to be a power eye right for your Wildcats. In the backfield, they're going to have Jesus Vargas, and Bowen is a deep back. They'll hand it off to Bowen in the deep back set, and he's going to be across for the 2-point conversion. And our touchdown sponsor is Dr. Sandra Esquivel, your hometown general surgeon, Dr. Esquivel.
Awesome. Again, just a little blast play off the right side right there. And, it all starts up front, the right side of the line right there with, Marco Choa and Zeke Negrete. Just excellent job.
Okay, Coach, we made a boo-boo. They apparently stepped him out of bounds, so that wasn't a touchdown. That was the touchdown. Bowen, the 2-yard run, and the extra point just happened.
We're just like anybody else, Joey. We're just trying to get this thing started. We're not perfect, but I guarantee you right there, it looked like a touchdown from up here, but guess what? It happened.
Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa Fuentes, a proud Weslaco native. I've been practicing in the Weslaco area for the past 16 years. I do my best to see you on time, listen to you, get you well, but most importantly, keep you well. Come visit us. Be well in 1206 East 6th Street next to Standard Pharmacy.
Well, after the Wildcats touchdown and extra point, we've got 8:17 on the clock, and your Wildcats are up by a score of 7-0. Coach, you mentioned it. This was not something we were not expecting. We were expecting the Wildcats just to run the football.
Absolutely. You just come down the field, and just play simple smash mouth Wildcat football. That's what they're known for, and that's what they do. Why? Keep it simple, that kind of stuff. And especially in this year of COVID, and this kind of stuff, and trying to teach these kids on the run, you got to keep it simple.
On to kick for your Wildcats is Pedro Espinosa. Back deep is Alexander Agado, along with Andrew Banda for the Pace Vikings. And this one looks like it's going to be short by Agado at the 14-yard line. He runs out to his left, and he's going to be dropped at the 30, hit immediately by a few of the Wildcats. First one there was Joe Lugo.
Yeah, along with Joel Martinez, number 27. So, a good stop right there. Good coverage by the kickoff team, which I hope I'm saying that a lot tonight. By the way,
looking to spot it officially at the 31-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Vikings first time out on offense. Andrew Gonzalez is their quarterback. He's got 2 backs in the backfield with him. 2 receivers down to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. And he's going to look quickly to the bottom of your screen to Agado, the guy that just returned that kickoff. And he was down on his knees when he made that catch. About a 4-yard pickup, bring up a 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, he scooped it up pretty good right there, and he was able to catch the ball. But, you know, our defenders, our DBs are right there on top of him, so they didn't get very much. You know, a good play there by Gianni Barrera. Obviously, you know, what a football player he is, you know. So we know he's coming back from last year, for the last 2 years. So
yeah, one of those guys that's been on this team for quite some time. So 2nd down and 6. Same formation from the Vikings. This time quarterback delays to his right, and he's got the football. He loses it. It's on the ground, and Barrera comes up with the loose football at the 45-yard line.
Absolutely, you know, good strip there. All right, ball's rolling on the ground. Boom, Wildcat football. And now, what better way to start a season defensively, right?
Yeah, that was Jonathan Granados who just stripped the ball, punched it out from the quarterback's arms, and that ball was loose. And of course, Gianni Barrera sees it and quickly falls upon it, and now your Wildcats with the football once again, this time from the 45-yard line of the Vikings. Got it to the quarterback under center. I formation. 2 backs in the backfield. Good. Ashton Guajardo and Gio Guerra. Gio Guerra, the deep back. Fakes the handoff to Guerra, rolls out to his right. Ball is in the air, and it's an incomplete pass. The intended receiver, Josue Morales.
You know the Wildcats, they love the inside zone. So that's a bootleg off the inside zone. Tight end's dragging across. Hits right there. Hits him in the hands just a little bit high right and out of his reach. But open, great football play to start off that series.
You know, and of course, that was all set up because of that long drive and because they had to respect the run.
Absolutely, play action pass, you know, and that's and if that's their passing game, absolutely that's the passing game with the Wildcats. Love play action pass.
Power eye left for your Wildcats. Bowen is the deep back. They're going to toss it to Bowen to the left. He's going to get across the 45 to the 44-yard line, and this time the Vikings were ready for that one. Trying to cause some chaos there was Kevin Garcia, the sophomore.
Yeah, Kevin Garcia, their defensive tackle this side, he tried to reach block that kid. He went down the line and made a really good stop there on Mr. Bowen.
So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for your Wildcats. We are at the 6:55 mark here in the first quarter.
Free play.
Offsides on the Vikings. That's a free play. We've got some flags on the floor. And remember, Weslaco Vision Source is our penalty sponsor. Weslaco Vision Source is our penalty sponsor. Visit Weslaco Vision Source for all your needs.
On the defense, number 21. The 5-yard penalty from the previous call. Repeat. 3rd down.
So you get a free play right there, and now it's 3rd and much more manageable than 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 8. So, you know, that helps the Wildcats out in this situation.
So they'll mark off the penalty, and we'll repeat 3rd down, but instead of 3rd and 9, it's 3rd and 4. Power right left. This time Bowen right behind the left guard. He's across the 35 to the 34, and that's going to bring up another Wildcat first down, and that's a J. Gonzalez Law Firm first down. J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Just great movement up front, and, you know, and it starts with that big old center. They got Zeke Negrete just coming off the football and knocking their nose guard back off. So good job, good hole right there for that good 5-yard play right there by Mr. Bowen. Excellent job up front by the line.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt that you've got Robert Torres and Pedro Posadas to your left either. So.
All-Staters, yeah, they're pretty good.
Power eye left. They're going to hand the ball off to Bowen again. And I'm sorry, that's going to be Guerra. And he's going to follow the same group of guys. And he's going to pick up about 2 yards is what they're going to give him. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. They're going to mark it officially at the 32-yard line.
It's funny how each football play, if you look at it, sometimes, you know, just one step, you know, he just got his foot tripped. Otherwise, he probably would have went 10 to 12 yards in that football play. It was a nice hole.
Second down and 8. 5:25 left to go here in the opening quarter. Power eye left. Vasquez is the tailback. Garza is the quarterback. Guerra down at the bottom of your screen. We do have a timeout called by Coach Burgett. So if you're looking for a dependable car audio and alarm company, stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound system, car alarms, and LED light bars available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor.
At Jay Gonzalez, we strive to provide our clients with the best 5-star service in the legal industry. If you've been in an accident and you want the best, there's only one name to remember: Jay Gonzalez.
Well, Coach, you were mentioning in our timeout break that the Coach Burgett was looking over at his team, and he said, wait a minute, timeout, we got to do what?
Yeah, I saw the quarterback looking over to the sidelines, and I guess Coach Burgett said, well, I'm not sure if they got come over here, let's talk about it, let's set it up, because this is a big play here. It's 2nd and 8. We're down here, we're driving, we want to be right.
Yeah, you want to capitalize off of turnovers. You know, you want to get those points off the turnovers, of course, and you know, you want to just continue to push this Viking defense back. Toss to the right, that is Guerra. Guerra breaking a few tackles, running strong inside the 25. Depends on where they spot it. Some guys are on the 25. The umpire had his foot on the 24, but they're going to say the 25, so that they're going to be a yard short. 3rd down and 1, so good pickup there by Guerra.
Yeah, Gio did a good job of cutting it inside a little bit sooner than taking it wide that time, because, boy, Pace is out, they ain't going to run toss them, so we're going to run outside. So he hit that inside seam off that C-gap, boom, big yardage.
Same formation, power eye right. This time the quarterback, Javi Gatza, keeps it out to his left, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards before being tripped up, because had he not been tripped up, there was a lot of green in front of him.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Well, I guess, you know, first quarter, they just ran their favorite football play, quarterback sneak.
So they'll move the chains again, and that's a Jay Gonzalez Law Firm 1st down. Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all. And so once again, it's 1st and 10 for your Wildcats. They are at the 22-yard line of the Vikings. Toss to Guerra left. He's going to cut it up inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. And your Wildcats have once again entered the Payne Auto Group Red Zone. Payne Auto Group, our Red Zone sponsor.
Again, you know, they ran the toss right there to Gio. And, again, he picks up about 3 to 4 yards right there. But, you know, good, patient running. Sooner or later, it's going to break.
Yeah, he did a good job cutting it up, because they were coming in from the outside. And, of course, Gio's got some really quick moves, and he accelerates really quickly. And so he was able to cut it up and gain some positive yards. Handoff is to the tailback, and that's going to be Bowen inside the 15 to the 13-yard line, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 for your Wildcats.
Yeah, good hard running, just an inside blast play to the left side, right over Mr. Posadas, our left guard. So, you know, it's good coaching. Our coaches do a great job. You know, that's not a hard one, though. I'd be going right behind that big boy a lot tonight.
Bowen again, the tailback, power eye right, nobody split. Quarterback's going to keep it. Javi Garza inside the 10 to the 9-yard line, and this is going to bring up a 1st down and goal for your Wildcats.
You know what I like about this series, you know, we started right out here around the 45. We've just taken about 7 minutes off this quarter, all right, and, you know, they've only touched the ball twice, all right, and the quarter is about 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in this quarter. So this is Wildcat football.
Yeah, this is exactly what the Wildcats want to do, is control the football, control the tempo, control the clock. Bowen loses his footing, and he slips, and now there's a flag on the play, and that may be a late hit on the Vikings.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see what that call is.
We'll see what happens right here. That it was late, you're probably right, Joey. When it's early, it's holding, but when it's late like this, you never know.
After the play was over, personal foul, late hit on the defense, number 30. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic. 1st down.
Automatic first down, and our penalty sponsor is Weslaco Vision Source, Dr. Jaime Rodriguez. Visit Weslaco Vision Source for all of your eye care needs. So first and goal for your Wildcats, just inside the 5-yard line. We'll call it the 4.5.
Yeah, that penalty sets us up inside the 5, so, that's really good.
This time Bowen is under center. Garza is the deep back. Little reverse play, and they're going to hand it off to Vasquez, and Vasquez is going to walk in the end zone. A 4-yard touchdown run by Vasquez to give the Wildcats a 13-0 lead here in the first quarter. 2:12 left to go here in the first quarter. Our touchdown sponsor is Dr. Sandra Esquivel, your hometown general surgeon. Dr. Esquivel.
Nice call, just a nice slot reverse back to the other side to Jay. Excellent job. Good blocking, too. He just walked in the end zone.
Carlos Rodriguez on for the extra point. The extra point is up, and the extra point is good. So with 2:12 to go here in the opening quarter, it is now your Weslaco East Wildcats 14, the Brownsville Pace Vikings 0.
Couldn't ask for a better start, Joey. I guarantee you, here it is. We've had 2 possessions, 14 points on the board. Here we go, Wildcats.
The Wildcats have had the ball probably 9.5 minutes because the Vikings have only ran 2 plays from scrimmage.
That's right. And the second one's a fumble, so that type of thing. So a good opportune time for our defense. Came up with a great recovery. That's Wildcat. And then, that's the thing about it. They're a full team. I can see that. They're just starting off where they left off. You think, pandemic? Really? What they gone to? I mean, they look like the same guys, all right, that you see just year after year because they're an established football team down here in the Rio Grande Valley.
Pedro Espinosa on the kick for your Wildcats. Back deep is going to be Alexander Agado along with Andrew Gonzalez. And this one is going to Navarez. Navarez is going to pick it up at about the 1-yard line, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 10. So the Vikings are not going to have great field position.
Not at all. Gianni Barrera down in his lanes. He's right there, knocks him out of bounds.
Gotta love the kid, just they don't point it in this direction. Well,
we got glass between us, Joey. We're all right.
The Vikings will begin 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line. Handoff is to the back, and he's going to be hit about the 15-yard line, and that's going to be Ivan Gonzalez going to be knocked down after about a 6-yard pickup.
Yeah, good run there by number 8, Gonzalez. Just a little draw play right there. They run the spread offense, so they're going to run the draw. All right, and, our ends are trying to fly up to try to get that quarterback and stuff, but they got to settle down a little bit and look for the inside run.
They're going to give them 7 yards on the play, so it'll bring up a 2nd down and 3. Again, the same formation for the Vikings. This time, a look to his right. The ball is in the air, and it is caught. And that's going to be a 1st down for the Vikings.
Yeah, just a little pitch and catch right there by the quarterback to their wideout right there. But our DBs are right there on the stop.
Dominic Morales on the receiving end of that pass. They're going to move the sticks out to the 27-yard line. It's going to be about a 10-yard pickup. This time the Vikings will have 2 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Handoff is made quickly to the running back, Mark Garcia, and he's going to pick up about 12 yards.
Yeah, Giovanni Barrera was in the hole right there. He just barely missed a tackle right there, but he just needs to square up a little bit more and, make that sure tackle, but just barely came off his hands.
Jose Banda is the quarterback. He's got Agado and Garcia in the backfield. Two receivers to the bottom of your screen. This time it's a quarterback draw, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage, and will be dropped after a 1-yard pickup at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, nothing going right there. Big old number 5, Jordan Velasquez right there in the hole to make the stop there for about a half a yard gain. So good job.
Miriam Guerra Allstate Insurance is your first quarter sponsor. Miriam Guerra Allstate. Call or stop by for a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business insurance. Thank you, Miriam Guerra Allstate Insurance. And that pass is from Banda to Chase Morales. And for the first time, the Vikings are in Wildcat territory at the 45-yard line. And the first quarter has come to a close. So we'll begin second quarter action after that big play for the Vikings. The Vikings with the football at the 45-yard line. 14-0 is your score, and this is going to be the first play of the second quarter. Banda is the quarterback. He's got Gonzalez in the backfield. This time it's a quick pass out to the top of your screen. The intended receiver is Agado, but that one just sailed a little too far for anybody to get a chance to catch that one.
Yeah, great coverage out there by our secondary. They try to throw a deep fade right there, but he was right on top of it. Ball sails out of bounds, so great job right there. This quarterback has a quick release. He really does. You know, this kid's a 3-year star for the Vikings, so good football player.
Gonzalez and Garcia in the backfield with Banda. They're going to hand it off to Gonzalez, and he is hit in the backfield and picks up 0 yards as he falls or just kind of really falls forward to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, great job right there, but big old number 66, Rodrigo Puentes, just stuffed the hole. They couldn't, they weren't moving. You could see when the defensive line wins the battle because, boy, you see white shirts straight up in the air right there. So great job by the defensive front for our Wildcat defense.
So they'll send 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. Garcia in the backfield with Banda. Banda looking to his left. And that ball is caught by Dominic Morales. Just a short post route right on the hash mark at the 31-yard line. And that'll move the change for the Vikings.
Yeah, what they're doing, they're sitting down in the hole, Joey. You know, they do a little curl out there. You see a rail on this outside, and this guy sits down on the inside right there, and quarterback's right on the money with it.
So that'll move the change once again for the Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Remember, this drive began at their own 10-yard line. Gonzalez, Banda, and Garcia in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a little bit of running room. He breaks a few tackles, and he's finally knocked down at about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, you know, did pick up some good yards right there, but number 30 for your Wildcats, Jonathan Granados, again, a kind of a 2-3 year starter right there for the Wildcats, was on the tackle. And we do have somebody down here, it looks like, for the Vikings.
A smile. Such a simple gesture, and lives through generations. Dr. V strives to give every patient the smile they deserve.
We love Dr. V. Yeah!
Well, COVID has really changed the way things are being done, and of course,
on behalf of St. Pius X Catholic Church, we would like to bestow all here present God's blessing and protection. No matter what colors we wear to represent our team, God loves us all the same. We want to express to all the people our sincere gratitude for your prayers and support. May God the Father, the Son, and the
Welcome back to live action. Second down for the Vikings. That's going to be a handoff to Garcia. Garcia breaking a few tackles, still getting to about the yardstick, and we'll see where they mark the ball officially, because he may have stepped out of bounds before he got there, and he did, so he can be about a yard short. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 1 for the Vikings.
You know, first contact was done there by our left defensive end, Josue Morales. He had him right there, just, you know, waiting for the rest of the guys to get there to tackle him. But, you know, good job of slowing the play down by Morales.
3rd down and 1 for the Vikings. Banda in at quarterback. He's got Garcia and Gonzalez back in the backfield. The whistle is on
timeout.
the
Brownsville pace. That's the second charge timeout of the first half.
There's a timeout called on the field, and if you're looking for a dependable car audio and alarm company, stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound systems, car alarms, and LED light bars available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor.
We would like to introduce the academic student of the week, Roxana Morales Sobrevilla. Roxana is a senior and the daughter of Roxana Sobrevilla and Jose Guadalupe Morales. She is the first chair of violin in orchestra.
Academic student of the week is Roxana Morales Sobrevilla. She is a first chair violin at orchestra, lead violin in mariachi, and is a member of the National Honor Society. She plans to study electrical engineering at Texas A&M University. Congratulations, Roxana Morales Sobrevilla, academic student of the week.
Roxana Morales Sobrevilla, the academic student of the week.
3rd down and 1 for the Vikings. This time they are lined up in the I formation. In the backfield, they've got Omar Salinas at fullback and Ivan Gonzalez at tailback. Quarterback is Banda. Banda is going to be under center. He's going to keep the ball move forward, and he's got enough for a Viking 1st down.
Yeah, they definitely got a good push up front by their offensive line right there. Banda just had to fall for it and easily got the 1st down.
I want to say that's the first time we see him under center.
Oh, yeah, it's short yardage.
So that'll move the change once again for the Vikings. They're inside the 20, down at the 18-yard line of the Wildcats. And again, just want to remind you, this drive started back at the 10-yard line, so the Vikings have been moving the ball. So they go back to their usual formation. Gonzalez Garcia in the backfield with Banda. Looking to his left, gets rid of it. It's caught. A quick pass to Brandon Nevares, going to pick up about 6 yards.
Yeah, just a quick stop out there by number 1, like you said, Nevares. All right, and like I said, well, that quarterback gets rid of the ball really fast. All right, it's really hard to get much pressure on him because his release is so quick. And I guess that's what happens when you're a 3-year starter. You know, it kind of, you get better and better and better and better.
Yeah, good job by Jesse James Garcia to make sure he didn't get anything else. Just came up there, hit him, wrapped him, and brought him down. So 2nd down and 4 for the Vikings. 2 receivers to the top of your screen. And that ball is going to go into the end zone, but there was nobody in there. But now we've got multiple flags on the field. There was a lot of movement on the line.
Yeah,
we saw movement on both sides. And then, of course, this flag might be for pass interference.
It could be, but
that'll be negated.
Yeah.
So we'll throw it down to the referee on the field and see what the call is.
I think, unfortunately, it may be on, both of them might be on us. But our left defensive may have gotten back across before the ball snapped, all right? Because, I mean, you do have that opportunity.
Right, and that's
high school football.
And that's when I saw on the right side of the ball, the Vikings move.
Right.
So that's why I said we
hope. Let's hope
so we'll see what the referees saw.
Hope I'm wrong.
Because they're the ones that count, not us.
That's right.
We have 2 fouls, both on the defense. We have offside, number 99. That penalty declined. We had holding on an eligible receiver, number 11 on the defense. That's half the distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
All right, well, right here, our defense is going to have to buckle down right here and get a stop right here on the Vikings right now. So it's okay. Come on, Wildcats, we can do this.
So first and goal for the Vikings from the 6-yard line.
First and goal.
I formation. Garcia is the tailback. They'll hand it off to Garcia, and he's met in the backfield by Jonathan Granados and dropped for a loss.
Yeah, great job. Jonathan came off the left end right there, sunk down inside, saw the play, and made a great tackle right there. Good job by Granados.
Yeah, they're going to lose a yard on that play back to the 7-yard line. So it'll bring up a second down and goal from the 7. And this is where your Wildcats are most dangerous.
Yeah, you got to tighten down right here, and you can see that. See, everything gets constricted down here to the goal line. You notice the defense is getting inside. Everybody's kind of getting constricted.
Same formation for the Vikings. 2 receivers to the top of your screen. Play action reverse. They're going to give it to Nevares. Nevares looking for a running room, and he's going to get into the end zone.
Yeah,
he had one block out there, and that's all he needed.
Yeah, just a little end around again right there for what we played a while ago to score on. They just came right back and did the same thing on us right there. All right, and big old seal block right there, and guy was just open for a touchdown.
So they're lined up for the point after. And that's going to be Christopher Zapata that'll be attempting the point after, and Alexander Agado with the hold. Kick is up, and it's through the uprights, and it is good. So with 7:56 left in the first half, it is the West East Wildcats 14, the Brownsville Pace Vikings 7.
Years. She has earned a Division I rating and the annual Texas Solo and Ensemble competition. Makayla plans to pursue a master's degree in music education at Texas State University. Congratulations to Makayla, the Fine Student of the Week.
Well, we are back at the Texas National Bank Field at Bobby Lackey Stadium. Vikings getting set to kick the ball away to your Wildcats. That's going to be Bowen at the 16-yard line, looking for some blockers, and he's got a few. He's across the 40 to the 42-yard line, and boy, did he get there quickly.
He did. He hit the seam real good right there, and ran. I mean, just one more move to the outside, he'll probably be down the sidelines right there, but a great return by Bowen.
We want to remind you that the Wildcat season is sponsored by Knapp Medical Center. We ask all fans to support all of our sponsors because they support Weslaco ISD Athletics. Thank you, Texas National Bank, Knapp Medical Center, and all of our sponsors for all of your support.
So it sets us up in really good field position to start this drive right here, Joey. So we're, inside the 40. So
Garza in the shotgun, and he's going to fake the handoff to Guerra, and he's going to keep the ball, and he's going to get maybe about a yard pickup, and I'm sorry, that's Edward Villalobos, the new quarterback.
Yeah, they faked the jet sweeper across right there, and he pulled it looking for that inside zone play right there, but, the Vikings were right there. They weren't fooled, so, sitting right there for the football play, and their defensive line did a good job there.
Second down and 9 for your Wildcats, and they've had good field position all night long. So here we go. Quarterback, Javier Garza under center, power eye right. Bowen is the tailback. audible from the line of scrimmage. Down at the bottom of your screen is Guerra. Toss to Bowen. He's got some blockers, breaks some tackles at the 50, at the 40, and he's off to the races. And he's finally knocked out of bounds inside the 25-yard line by Zeke Garza.
I'm going to tell you right now, that was all set up by their quarterback. You know, just watching the play, you can see that the defense was coming inside, and the quarterback did a good job of audible out to the toss, and great run by them. But you can see it developing from up here.
And that's another Wildcat first down. It's a J. Gonzalez Law Firm first down. J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all. 1st and 10 for your Wildcats at the 24-yard line on the Vikings side of the field. Power eye right. Villalobos the tailback. There is a whistle, so we're going to throw it down to the referee and see what happened.
Looks like we had a little bit of premature movement over there. All right, so it's probably going to be against us.
Timeout.
Oh, timeout. Good, they caught it.
Equipment violation.
Oh, okay. There's no...
Our JAMA sponsor is Extreme Car. Audi Plus. Take a look with LED license system.
And here is our athlete of the week.
Our athlete of the week is Pedro Posadas, sponsored by Judge Juan Alvarez, City of Weslaco Municipal Judge. Pedro is a senior, and he wears number 76 for your Wildcats. He is also the team captain of the squad. Pedro was named First Team All-District, First Team All-Area, and was All-State Honorable Mention last year. Pedro plans to attend Kansas State University.
Well, Coach, Wildcats moving the ball once again. They're inside the 25-yard line at the 24, 1st and 10.
I'll tell you what, great, you know, we have to respond to that last touchdown right here. So, obviously, offense got to come down, move, and respond to that score and put another one on for them.
Villalobos a tailback, and he'll take that ball from the quarterback and is hit at the 20. He's still moving his feet inside the 15 to the 14-yard line, and I want to say he's got enough for another Wildcat first down. We'll see where they mark it, and yes, they do. That's a J. Gonzalez Law Firm first down. J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all. And your Wildcats have now entered the Payne Auto Group Red Zone. Payne Auto Group, our Red Zone sponsor.
Just a great job right there, keeping his feet moving and picking his knees up and picking up the first down. Great run there.
Same formation for your Wildcats. Bowen takes the toss out to his right, breaks upfield. He's hit at the 12-yard line, fights his way to about the 11-yard line, and that was Andrew Banda who made contact with Bowen and was holding on for dear life.
Yeah, he did. You know, again, ran the toss right there. Bowen takes it a little bit wide right there, but, you know, Banda was right there to make the tackle, and he made a good sure tackle there on Bowen.
So they're going to spot the ball at the 13-yard line. They're going to say the 12. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 for your Wildcats. Got us out. The quarterback comes back from the sideline with the play. Wildcats break huddle. Power eye right, Bowen at the tailback position. They're going to toss it to him. He's going to cut it up immediately. But they had a little blitz on, and quickly coming off the corner was Danny Salazar. For the Vikings.
Right, exactly, but, you know, not only Salazar, but Banda there again, too, fell down inside, and, you know, they made the play right there. Good blocking up front, you can see it, but it's those edge guys, you know, when you see that, it's coming, so, you know, it's hard to get all of them blocked like that. So when they come off the edge right there, you know, they fall back inside, they make plays.
That they do, so there is no gain on that play, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and 8 for your Wildcats. I formation. Toss left. Bowen looking for some blockers. He makes a move inside. He jumps, but able to get his hand on him is Zeke Garza to knock him down.
Yeah, just got his ankles right there. You know, it's bringing up 4th down, but now the Wildcats have to make a decision right here. Do they, you know, kick some, get your 3 points right here, or try to get a first down and get a touchdown? So, first decision for Coach Brigette and the coaching staff for the year here.
Well, they're inside the 10 at the 9, and it's 4th and 4. So as you mentioned, Coach, this is decision time for Coach Brigette. He's got one more timeout, so we'll see if he decides to take it. We've got 3:47, and the clock is ticking here in the first half, and I think he is going to elect to take a timeout and talk things over before he makes a decision. So if you are looking for
if you are third and final timeout of the first half.
If you're looking for a dependable car, audio, and alarm company, stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound system, car alarms, and LED light bars available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor. Well, Coach, 4th and 4.
Well, the important thing right here, Joey, is, I mean, you want to get some points out of this place. I mean, you can get the first down good and get a touchdown, all right, but you don't – they have an explosive offense, too, as you can see the last drive right there. So it's pretty imperative here to get some points on the board. So we'll see what we got going here. It looks like we got the offense out there, so I don't see any T's, so looks like what we're going for it here.
Looks like they're going to put Bowen in the Wildcat position.
Yeah.
In backfield with him is Jonathan Valadez. In motion is Guerra. Fake the jet sweep. It's going to be a pass across to the back to Villalobos. Villalobos is wide open, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. What a great play, and you know Coach Baguette chalked that one up.
He sure did. Throwback screen. All right, they've been running that play for a long time on here. If you haven't scouted them very much, but boy, that you notice that stream across, boom, and throwback screen. Excellent call. Touchdown Wildcats.
And when you got someone like Guerra, we'll get back to that after the point after. Here we go, point after. The kick is up, and the kick is blocked. Someone got their hand on it, and it did not go through the uprights. But we want to remind you that our touchdown sponsor is Dr. Sandra Esquivel, your hometown general surgeon, Dr. Esquivel.
What are we doing in New York for this parade?
It's to remind the entire nation of the great deals at the Payne Auto Group.
Why does the balloon have to be Bud?
Because everyone knows he's full of hot air.
Only $29,995 for a new 2020 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab at Payne Weslaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Hey, the game's on.
Lo que tú quieres, regardless.
We're back at the Texas National Bank Field at Bobby Lackey Stadium. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Coach Rock. Coach, you were saying they dialed that one up perfectly.
They did. You know, they run that little Cheeto play coming back this way, coming across. They probably think Bowen's going to take it to the right. Boom, throws it back to Villalobos right there, and boom, touchdown. Awesome call, awesome execution by the football team.
Yeah, you mentioned Gio in that conversation there, and when you've got a running back of that caliber, that draws respect.
Absolutely.
So that was a great play there. They're ready to kick the ball away, and ready to kick the ball away for your Wildcats is going to be Pedro Espinosa. Agado and Navares back deep. It's going to be a short to Navares. Navares picks it up at about the 17-yard line, and he is hit hard and brought down by Silver Rangel.
Oh, absolutely. What a hit by Silver Rangel. Wow, nice hit. Great open field tackle. Said, oh, runner, my name is Silva Rangel, baby. Nice hit.
Welcome to Wildcat football.
Yes, sir.
1st and 10 for the Vikings at the 27-yard line. That's about a 10-yard return for Navares. So the Vikings back on the field with 3.5 minutes to go, trailing by a score of 20-7. If you're just joining us, welcome. K-West wants to welcome you to our broadcast here of West East Wildcat football. Banda takes the handoff. He's going to keep it, and he's met in the backfield, and I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage.
No. Right there. Great job up front by our defensive line, led there by Rodrigo Puentes. Great job, along with number 99, big old Leo Guerra. Excellent job, defensive line.
And that is exactly why when they were back here in the 7-yard line area, I said this is where the Wildcats are most dangerous because they've got some big beef up front.
Yes, they do. well, we can get a stop here and get the ball back one more time, that'd really be nice.
Well, they did lose a yard on the play, so it'll bring up a 2nd down and 11. Gonzalez. Banda in at quarterback. Gonzalez in the backfield. He's going to roll out to his right, looking for a receiver.
Yes.
And that ball is intercepted by Adrian Juarez.
Excellent job. I saw it coming. You know, and Juarez saw it also. He saw the quarterback's eyes. He came down, saw the football. Boom, it's mine!
You called it, Coach. You said, watch the Wildcats. They need to get that ball back, and sure enough, they did.
There it is.
So the Wildcats, again, have the football.
Do they?
No, there's something on the field. So let's turn our attention.
Something's going on
here.
here.
Turn our attention to the umpire and the referee. Here we go. Here's the call.
We have personal foul, roughing the passer on the defense, number 7. It's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic, first down.
Yeah, our eyes were already tuned into afterwards, so we missed that one, Coach.
Yeah, we must have right there when he threw the ball right there. But you know, that's one thing I see all the way through professional football, everything else. In today's football, you can barely even touch a quarterback, and boop, there comes the yellow flag. But that's how it is now.
So the interception's negated. Now Banda under center. I formation for the Vikings. Going to be a toss to Garcia. Garcia to the right, and he's got some open field, and he's not met until he picks up about 9 yards, and he's met finally by Giovanni Barrera.
Yeah. The back took the toss right there and went downhill pretty fast right there, but got the first down. So good job by your Vikings offense there.
So the clock continues to move at 2:17 to go here in the first half. Vikings moving the sticks inside Wildcat territory at the 47-yard line. I formation for the Vikings. Banda, Garcia, the tailback. And they're going to toss. He's going to run out to his left. No room to go as the Wildcats just corral them right at the line of scrimmage.
A super job by the whole defense, running down the line and the corner, turning the play back inside. Number 11, good job by Jesse James Garcia right there. He may have not made the tackle, but he was big right there. You can see that right there, and they're all over it, along with number 30, Granados. So just a super job by the defense right there, turning that toss back inside.
Yeah, they're going to give him 2 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8, but he had to do a lot of running to get those 2 yards.
Yes, he did.
So once again, same formation for the Vikings. I formation. Drops back Banda with a quick pass, but that one's just a little too high for Agado to handle, so that one's incomplete, and the clock will stop with 1:14 to go here in the first half, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 8 for the Vikings.
Yeah, this is a big play for our defense right here. We got to stop them right here and get the football back, run the clock out, whatever you want to do. You got 1:14 right here, so this is a big time for our defense right here to make a stop, get the Pace Vikings offense off the field, and put our offense back on the field.
So the Vikings still have a timeout. 3rd down and 8. Ball is resting at the 45-yard line. Banda in the shotgun, and this time the timeout will be utilized by the Vikings.
Brownsville Pace.
If you're looking for a dependable car audio and alarm company, stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound system, car alarm, and LED light bars available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor.
It's your prized possession, your vehicle. Give it that extra special look with an LED light bar. Extreme Car Audio in downtown Weslaco can light it up. Sound systems, window tinting, all accessories, and LED light bars at Extreme Car Audio.
Givalent and Martinez CPAs and Advisors is your replay sponsor for the second quarter. They manage your bookkeeping, payroll, financial statements, and tax preparation. Contact Givalence and Martinez CPAs and advisors so you can get back to more important things like your business and your family. 3rd down and 8 for the Vikings. 1:12 to go here in the first half. Wildcats up by a score of 20-7. Banda backs up, looking to his right, gets rid of the football, and that ball is low. It is incomplete, and that brings up a 4th down for the Vikings.
Yeah, great play right there by 21 Gianni Beata. Just super job right there, getting his hand in there and knocking the ball out of the way. Good defensive play.
So this will bring up a 4th down. 1:05 left to go here in the first half. They get a stop here. They're going to get a minute before halftime, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, you want to score if you can.
That's
I
right.
guarantee you. Yeah, you know,
Because
it's high school football, so you got to put as many points you can on the board.
They're going to punt the ball. They line up in punt formation, Coach.
Yeah, make sure they do it.
Looks like they may have gotten their hand on it.
Yeah, just get away from it.
It's going to be finally down at about the 17-yard line, and here is your cheerleader of the week.
Trigen Construction introduces the cheerleaders of the week, Giovanna Cáceres and Kaylee Rose Garcia. Giovanna is an All-American and Hall of Fame cheerleader and this year's captain. She will major in communications at Texas A&M University. Kaylee is a UCA All-American cheerleader, Hall of Fame cheerleader, and a member of the National Honor Society. She plans to double major in exercise science and business at Texas State University.
Welcome back. After that punt, rolls down, takes a Viking bounce all the way to the 17-yard line. Your Wildcats have the football, 1st and 10. We've got 52 ticks left on the clock until halftime, and we've got a penalty flag on the field. We'll see what they call.
Oh,
Too many men on the field for
Too
the
many
Wildcats.
illegal substitution on the offense.
Yeah.
But, you know, that was such a big stop right there, especially because the Pace Vikings get the football in the second half to start. So, you know, if we can run the clock out here, again, that's what you want to do. You know, we've scored. We've done what we need to do to kind of balance the power here a little bit, however you want to say it, that kind of stuff, by getting the ball first. Now they get the ball in the second half. So keeping them from scoring is big. Because if you score going into half and then you get the ball, that's that big momentum swing for that team.
Illegal substitution on the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
Well, instead of 1st and 10, it'll be 1st and 15. Ball is going to be spotted at the 13-yard line. Garza under center. Guerra is the tailback, and he falls down and loses
silly,
and they're going to say he was down, which is a good. And that, of course, anytime you're sub NFL, once your knee hits the ground, it's a dead ball.
Yes, exactly. And fortunately, we love that rule in high school football in this case for sure, because the ball's rolling around on the ground over there. Just trying to make a play, though. I mean, that's how high school kids are. You know, I got to make a play. It's toss. I got to get it to the tailback. Here we go. You know, right now you just want to take the clock off. I mean,
well, there's 13. There's a 10-second differential from the play clock and the game clock, so they do have to run a play, and they'll just kneel the ball and they'll take it to the house here at the half. So we head to the locker rooms at halftime, and at the half, it is your Weslaco East Wildcats 20, the Brownsville Pace Vikings 7. We'll see you back right here on K-West with second half action.
Show. Sit back. J&J Homes brings you your halftime. Hey, for life's greatest investments, trust J&J Homes. Building with experience since 1995. Thank you, J&J Homes, our halftime sponsor.
Knapp Medical Center, Weslaco. We are a full-service emergency room with on-site hospital backup. We are honored to serve, give back, and grow with our community. Knapp Medical Center, Weslaco, where compassion and healing come together.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2020 Weslaco East High School Homecoming Ceremony. We call your attention to center field as we present our homecoming court. Introducing our freshman class Duke, Omar Garcia. Omar is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Omar and Yuridia Garcia. He plans to attend Texas A&M University and major in biochemistry. Omar is a member of the Wildcat Regiment, the Wildcat baseball team, and track team. Introducing our sophomore class Duchess, Lauren Jaramillo. Lauren is the daughter of Miss Kimberly Avila. Lauren plans to attend Texas State University and major in biology. She is a member of the Weslaco East cheerleading squad, the Wildcat powerlifting team, the Lady Wildcat softball team, the Lady Wildcat volleyball team, and the Weslaco East Student Council. She is also a UCA All-American cheerleader. Introducing the sophomore class Duke, Carlos Roman. Carlos is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Cecilio and Veronica Roman. He plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin and major in architecture. Carlos is a member of the Wildcat football team, basketball team, and track team. Introducing the junior class Duchess, Jezebel Rojas. Jezebel is a daughter of Miss Brenda Rojas. She plans to attend the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, and major in biology. She currently serves as the vice president of the WEHS junior class. Introducing the junior class Duke, Noe Castillo. Noe is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Noe and Erica Castillo. He plans to attend Universal Technical Institute in Houston to become a certified diesel technician. And now for our finalists for Homecoming King and Queen. Introducing Giovanna Cáceres. Giovanna is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Juan and Yvonne Cáceres. She plans to attend Texas A&M University and major in communications. Giovanna is a member of the National Honor Society, the Lady Wildcat softball team, and four-year member of the varsity track and field team. She is captain of the cheerleading team, a UCA All-American cheerleader, and Hall of Fame cheerleader. Giovanna is currently an honor roll student. Introducing Zoe Cruz. Zoe is the daughter of Miss Laura Cruz. She plans to attend Texas State University and major in exercise and sports science. She is a member of the Weslaco East Student Council, where she serves as treasurer. The Texas Peace Project, Hose Up, Sheepdogs, where she serves as sergeant, the Lady Wildcat softball team, the Ambassador Program, and is a student athletic trainer. Introducing Kaylee Garcia. Kaylee is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Omar and Yuridia Garcia. She plans to attend Texas State University and double major in exercise science and business. Kaylee is a member of the National Honor Society and the National Honor Society of High School Scholars. She is co-captain of the cheerleading squad and a UCA All-American cheerleader. Introducing Clarissa Jaramillo. Clarissa is the daughter of Miss Kimberly Avila. She plans to attend the University of Texas at San Antonio and major in psychology. Clarissa is a member of the Weslaco East Student Council, Sheepdogs, the Wildcat powerlifting team, and a 3-year member of the varsity track team. She is also an athletic student trainer. Introducing Gabriela Lozano. Gabriela is the daughter of Miss Sonia Zuniga. She plans to attend Texas Tech University and major in kinesiology. Gabriela is a member of the Sheepdogs and is an athletic student trainer. Introducing Mona Zavala. Mona is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Roland and Dora Lisa Zavala. She plans to attend Texas A&M University at College Station and major in forensic science. Mona is a member of the Wildcat Regiment, Sheepdogs, the Weslaco East Student Council, where she serves as secretary, the National Honor Society, where she serves as secretary, and is the senior class historian. Introducing Jeffrey Hunter Cáceres. Jeffrey is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Jerry and Rachel Cáceres. He plans to attend Sam Houston State University and major in law. Jeffrey is the Weslaco East Student Council president, the head chief of the Sheepdogs. He is a member of the Ambassador Program, the National Honor Society, the WEHS Orchestra, Upward Bound Math and Science, and is the first ever reigning Mr. Weslaco. Introducing Giovanni Guerra. Giovanni is the son of Mr. Waldo Guerra and Miss Patty Carrion. Giovanni plans to attend the University of Houston and major in architecture. He is a member of the Weslaco East football team. Introducing Damian Montoya. Damian is the son of Miss Irene Montoya Avila. He plans to attend the University of Texas at San Antonio and major in nutrition or athletic training. Introducing Jordan Velasquez. Jordan is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Cosme and Latoya Velasquez. He plans to attend Texas State University and major in physical therapy. Jordan is a member of the varsity Wildcat first team football team, basketball team, and track team. Those are the candidates. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome Weslaco East High School's previous homecoming king and queen, Felix Vargas and Rihanna Garcia. Thank you, Felix and Rihanna, for taking the time to help crown tonight's king and queen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our homecoming king is Giovanni Guerra. Giovanni will now step forward and will be joined closely by our homecoming queen, Giovanna Cáceres. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our homecoming king and queen, Giovanni Guerra and Giovanna Cáceres. On behalf of Dr. Priscilla Canales, Superintendent of Schools, and Dr. David Gamboa, Principal at Weslaco East High School, congratulations to all of our homecoming court, and thank you to all of our fans for coming out tonight. After all, we remain the East Side Strong Side. Once again, another round of applause for our homecoming king and queen.
There's a lot to celebrate in the Rio Grande Valley, not to mention our strong economic growth. It's a privilege to live and work here, and we know you feel the same way. Texas Regional Bank, proud supporter of the Rio Grande Valley.
SJ Hospice Services, here for patients and their family. In your home, we provide the highest quality of care, compassion, and emotional support. We're experts in nursing care and pain management. We are proud to announce SJ Hospice has earned the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. SJ Hospice Services, excellence in end-of-life care and comfort.
Taquilla El Compaito.
There might be some in my backpack.
Ladies and gentlemen, also due to the COVID-19, we will be exiting the stadium 2 sections at a time. Also, students participating in the game will leave the field first. The outside sections will leave first, followed by the inside sections. We will announce
at the end of the game where each section will
Halftime scores are brought to you by Taqueria El Compaito, located right across the street from the football stadium. Make sure that you swing by after the game, where you can order delicious lunches and a variety of taquitos, including bistec, trompo, fajita, tripas, and so much more. Halftime scores, once again, sponsored by Taqueria El Compaito.
Porter's winning again.
Right. Did I didn't miss any, did I? I got all of them right.
As we prepare for the second half, don't forget our kickoff
is Jones, Key, Galligan, and Lozano, attorneys at law, located right here in Weslaco. Our kickoff sponsor.
I'll say hello. Yeah, I am.
big tackle.
We worked hard. We pushed ourselves to the limit. Every drop of sweat, every run, every hit, grinding, preparing for battle. The wait is over. We're back. East side, strong side.
That gets me.
Whew. We hope you are enjoying this game at Texas National Bank Field at Bobby Lackey Stadium. Remember that the Wildcat season is sponsored by Knapp Medical Center. We ask all fans to support our sponsors because they support Weslaco ISD Athletics. Thank you, Texas National Bank, Knapp Medical Center, and all our sponsors for your support. And as we begin this contest, this second half, we would like to acknowledge our kickoff sponsor, Jones, Galligan, Key, and Lozano. They are located at 2300 West Pike, Suite 300, right here in Weslaco. Jones, Galligan, Key, and Lozano, attorney at law, our kickoff sponsor. And speaking of kickoff, Weslaco East will kick off as the Pace Vikings did defer for the second half. So they'll be kicking off to the Vikings. The Vikings will have the ball first, and back deep as usual, they're going to have Alexander Agado along with Brandon Nevares. And kicking off for your Weslaco East Wildcats is Pedro Espinosa. Coach, you were mentioning while we were off the air that we want to see a big stop right here as we begin the third quarter.
It's pivotal right now because you can really change the whole football game, the complexion of this game with a big stop right here. And so our defense is up to the challenge, so here we go.
And the second half is underway, and it's going to be out in the direction of Agado. He's going to let it go out of bounds. And here's our starting lineup.
Free kick out of bounds. On the kicking team. Ball was spotted at the 30-yard line. First down. Brownsville Pace.
Leo Guerra. Josué Morales. Rodrigo Puentes. Noe Castillo. Jordan Velasquez. Giovanni Barrera. Adrian Juarez. Jonathan Granados. Gianni Barrera. Jesse James. Sean Martinez.
AGPE is your ally, your voice for professional educators.
And the first play from scrimmage is a quick pass from Banda out to Nevares. Nevares breaking the tackle and picking up about 8 yards. Second down and 2 for the Vikings.
Yeah, good start there for your Vikings football team. Again, you know, this quarterback does a good job of getting the ball out of his hands really quick.
Yeah, he does. So this time Banda will be under center. He'll have two backs directly behind him, I formation. That's going to be a toss to the tailback, Garcia. Garcia hit at the line of scrimmage by Joe Lugo, and he's going to pick up only a yard, so that'll bring up a third down and 1.
Yeah, and a real good job there. A good scrape right there by Jordan Velasquez right there, also on the tackle. So that brings up a, short 3rd and 1 right now. Might be a good time to get them to move a little bit here. Let's see what happens.
So once again, I formation. This time the quarterback is going to keep it, and he's going to bull his way across the 40 to about the 42-yard line, and that's going to move the chains for the Vikings. Well, again, we are beginning the football season in November, and so, COVID has really changed everything, including the football season. So today actually was homecoming, and we want to congratulate Giovanni Guerra for being the homecoming king, and Giovanna Cáceres for being the homecoming queen here at Weslaco East High School Homecoming 2020.
That's all. It makes it great. That's a great part of the game about high school and all that good stuff. Banda right there, but it looks like they got a little movement right there. Should be a good 5 yards against the Pace Vikings right there with a little offensive movement there.
And our penalty sponsor is Weslaco Vision Source, brought to you by Dr. Jaime Rodriguez. Visit Weslaco Vision Source for all of your eye care needs.
Ball start on the offense, number 13, 5-yard penalty, Still first down.
And you two can make the right call. Stop by.
So it'll be first and a 15 for the Vikings. They'll move it back to the 37-yard line. We are early in the third quarter. Weslaco East Wildcats up by a score of 20-7. Got a little blitz. Ball gets away. I mean, the quarterback gets rid of the ball quickly, and it's caught at the fingertips, and that's going to be Alexander Agado. That's the second time we see him make a catch such as that.
Exactly, but Giovanni Barrera was coming on the blitz right there. Coach Guzman sent a blitz right there, try to get some pressure on the quarterback. It was low, but good catch, guys, out there by the receiver. But almost there by Giovanni.
Yeah, so they'll pick up 4, and they'll bring up a second down and 11. Only one back in the backfield with Banda. Banda rolls out to his left, some pressure. Now he's forced to go the other direction. He's running for his life. He gets rid of the ball, and it's caught by Agado. Agado is finally brought down and knocked down out of bounds by Josiah Chavarin. Now, whenever you see your quarterback in trouble, that is exactly what you're supposed to do, is look for an open area and make sure that the quarterback sees you.
Well, you see, the quarterback just does a good job of keeping the play alive with his feet, that kind of stuff. He's got some pressure on there, that kind of thing, but, the receiver, number 11, he sees his quarterback in trouble, but he gets into the open spot, and he's right on the money with it. So, big play by the Pace Vikings.
Yeah, Agado is a junior and very smart, very mature on the play. So that's a 1st and 10 for the Vikings. They'll hand it off to Garcia, and Garcia's dropped behind the line of scrimmage for a big loss. And, of course, on the stop is Silver Rangel.
Yeah, great job by Rangel coming from his defensive end position on the right side right there. He slants hard inside, and he meets the play right in the backfield right there. Great play right there by Rangel.
Yeah, it's the second big play we see from Silver tonight. So that loss of about 2, that'll bring up a second down and 12. 8:32 to go here in the third. 20-7, your Wildcats up. Wildcats showing blitz. Banda looking it over, letting his offensive line know. Now he looks to his left, gets rid of the ball quickly. It's caught over there on the right side of the field by Dominic Morales, and Dominic kind of finds his way out of bounds. And I think there may have been a little bit of a push out of bounds.
Yeah, we're trying to make a tackle right there. And it's hard. Sometimes it's extremely hard for, a defender's trying to make a tackle. The guy has the ball in the field of play. You grab him, you tackle him, and you're not sure if you're outside or not. And then there it is.
Late hit out of bounds. Number 21. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
So that'll move the ball inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 8 for the Vikings.
Yeah, we just got to buckle down right here and don't give them anything easy.
One back in the backfield with Banda, and they're going to fake the handoff to him, and Banda's going to keep it, and he's going to make his way into the end zone for another Viking touchdown.
Yeah, just a zone read right there by Banda. He sticks it in the back's gut right there, pulls it, and he's around the other side. Banda's a good thick kid.
Extra point. So here comes the extra point for the Vikings. 20-13 with 7:58 to go here in the third. So the Vikings march down the field on the opening drive of the third quarter to make it a one-possession game.
Yeah, that's definitely what the Vikings wanted to coming into the second half, what they really wanted to accomplish. So
snap, hold, kick up, and it is good. So with 7:58 to go here in the third quarter, it is now your Weslaco East Wildcats 20, the Vikings 14. Here is your starlet of the week.
The Stroman Gutierrez Family Clinic proudly introduce our starlet of the week, Areli Cantu. Areli is a junior. She is this year's Starlet's major and an All-American dancer. Areli is a member of the National Honor Society. She will attend UT Austin and major in biology. Thank you. Stroman Gutierrez Family Clinic now offering rapid 15-minute COVID-19 testing.
This year's captain, she will major in
Well, Coach, we did have some coaching changes here in the offseason. You want to give us a little bit about that? Because someone is watching from across the country.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, on the defensive side, looks like they brought in, assistant with Joe Monchalad, who came over from Donna North. All right. Also, you have, Coach Bowen coming over from Donna High to this staff. So, the two really good additions, two real good fine coaches. I know both of them real well. So it's good to see that. You got coaches that have left, obviously, for, head jobs and stuff like that. And that's what you want to see, And then here come more coaches come in here and doing a fine job.
Yeah, Coach Boswell noticed that there were some coaching changes here on the Weslaco East side, so he wanted to know about them. Kickoff is made. Bowen catches it, picks it up at about the 15. He's got some running room, breaks some tackles. He's out to the 43-yard line. And again, even before we can say anything, Bowen is already on 25 yards up the field.
Absolutely. Again, a great start, great field position set up for, by our return team. And here we are starting on the 40 again. So that makes it so much simple. If you can travel 60 yards instead of having to travel, 80 or 90 yards. So.
Absolutely. So here come the Wildcats on their first possession of the second half. Villalobos is going to be in at quarterback. I'm sorry, it's going to be Bowen in at quarterback. He's going to have the other Wildcats out to his right. He's going to keep the ball, and he's going to fight his way across midfield to about the 48-yard line. And if that spot holds, that's going to be a 9-yard pickup.
There it is, just a quarterback sneak. Again, one of the favorite plays in football. It's because it starts so quick. And if I have a big old offensive line right there that just can push people offline, run it once or twice, 3, 4, 5, 10 times, whatever you want to do. All right, but you're getting great yardage right there, 9 yards just straight off the snap.
Yeah, he's got 3 Wildcats directly to his right, and then he just stutter steps a step and looks for a hole and just plows his way forward. And that tosses to Guerra. Guerra is going to cut upfield and get to about the 46, and that's going to be a first down for your Wildcats. That's a J. Gonzalez Law Firm first down.
Yeah,
J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
J. Gonzalez, Law Firm, first down. J. Gonzalez, justice for all.
Yeah, great concentration right there by Giovanni. He sees it. He's going to cut outside, but he cuts back inside and sees the yardage that he needs and gets the first down. So just real patient running.
Got it to the quarterback, power eye. Tailback is Guerra. Guerra has got some running room. He's at the 30, 25. Makes a spin move inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. Guerra, I don't think was touched till he was about 25 yards down the field.
Just great vision by Guerra. He sees the cutback. It's one thing you tell your backs and stuff. Hit the hole. If you see it, if it's colored, whatever, and it's cloudy, do the cutback. And he cut it back into a huge hole by the left side of that offensive line. That's a great job.
Yeah, that was almost 30 yards down the field till he was finally touched. So he's brought down after a good pickup, and the ball is at the 18-yard line, and your Wildcats have now entered the Payne Auto Group Red Zone. Payne Auto Group, our Red Zone sponsor. And that's a quick handoff to Bowen. Bowen gets inside to about the 16-yard line. They're going to give him 2 yards on that play. That'll bring up a second down and 8.
Yeah, this ran a blast to the left side right there over Mr. Big Posadas right there. But, they blitz their linebacker right there, and it was really close to breaking.
Second down and 8, 5:42 to go here in the third. Wildcats up by a score of 20-14. Power right left. Hand off to Bowen. Bowen is hit at the line of scrimmage, but is not stopped till he gets inside the 15. We'll see where they officially spot it. I have them at about the 13, and we've got some extracurricular activity.
Flags here. We'll see what happens right here. We got one group pushing the other guys back here, and then let's see what happens here. It's always the second guy, so hopefully it's not on us.
So we'll toss it down to the referee and see what they do after they sort this out.
We have unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. Number 1, That player has been disqualified. We have unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. Number 5, that player has been disqualified.
Well, there you have it. You've got unsportsmanlike conduct called on a player on each side of the football, and those players have been ejected from the ball game.
Yeah, you know, I wish they would just call personal foul on both of them and be the first one, you know, that kind of stuff. But it must have been something pretty major for that to happen, for both of them to be, you know, disqualified. A lot of times, you know, especially now, you know, you're going to get one, you get 2 unsportsmanlike conduct, you're out of the game. But there must have been something pretty rough going on there.
So nonetheless, that'll bring up a 3rd down for your Wildcats. Ball is resting at the 13-yard line. 3rd down and 5 with 5:22 to go here in the 3rd. You want to keep this drive alive. You want to pick up the 1st down, if not get most of it, so it makes an easier 4th down. And, of course, we've got a pretty good kicker as well. So here we go, 3rd down for your Wildcats. Garza comes back off the sideline after having a few words with Coach Burgett. He's got the play. He's under center, power eye right. Guerra, the tailback. They hand it off to Guerra. He breaks out to his right now, back to the middle. He's still on his feet, inside to about the 6-yard line. And you were talking about this just a little while ago, Coach. The vision of Guerra.
Yeah, really, you can see that he's a year older from last year. And he came on the scene pretty good last year. You know, they had a lot of running backs last year. All right, but he's the feature back this year. Yeah, and you can see that, you know, he's worked hard. His vision has gotten a whole lot better. You know, I'm sure Coach Gomez has been working very hard with this young man, because I can see that his vision is really good, and he's patient. He's running really well.
Well, it's going to be 1st and goal for your Wildcats from the 6-yard line. But, Coach, you talked about last year, but remember, Guerra was also playing a lot of minutes as a sophomore.
He was.
So this kid has played a lot of varsity. He's got a lot of varsity experience under his belt.
He does, and you can tell, and the experience kind of shines through. You can really see it.
Clock operator, can you put 4:34 on the game clock?
Okay, that whistle was for the officials, and of course making sure that the game clock matches what they've got on their clock as well. So nothing else beyond that. So again, let's get back to live action. It is 1st and goal from the 6, and we'll see what the Wildcats decide to do here. They've been with a lot of power eye. This time they're going to go power eye left. Guerra is the tailback. Garza under center, toss left. Guerra cuts it upfield inside the 5, rolls his way to the 4. So good, strong running on the side of Gio Guerra.
Yeah, real good hard running there again, and a great job by the offensive line of getting him the edge a little bit right there. And like I said, everything restricts when you get down by the end zone, that kind of thing. So the field gets smaller. It just really does. So you have a little less room to make moves, that kind of stuff. So you got to stay on your blocks a little bit longer at this time.
And you got to appreciate Guerra. You just saw in the replay that he was hit behind the line of scrimmage by Lerma and was able to break that arm tackle. Guerra again with the carry, and this time he gets inside to about the 3-yard line where he's met hard, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and goal for your Wildcats.
Yeah, Danny Salazar, number 33, did a good job of getting in there and putting a hit on Guerra right there and stopping him for, you know, a minimal gain there.
I got to say, we're in 4-down territory, Coach.
I would say so, especially with the Wildcats. So
19 seconds on the play clock. Power eye right. Garza under center. Hands it off to Guerra. Guerra in the end zone for a touchdown for your Wildcats.
Yeah, good job again right there by Guerra. You can see great movement on the right side. All right, and everybody's sliding. Guerra cuts it back to the backside A gap. He finds the crease. Boom! Touchdown, Wildcats. East side, strong side.
Your touchdown sponsor is Dr. Sandra Esquivel, your hometown general surgeon, Dr. Esquivel.
Well, that's a great answer by the Wildcats right there, because the pace opens up the second half, drives the field, scores, and you got to keep pace with this. You got to do it yourself. So, good job by the Wildcat offense.
So the Wildcats line up for 2, and now we've got a timeout on the field, and it looks like Coach Burgett wants a timeout. And they will give him a timeout.
First half.
And as the referee mentioned, it is their first timeout of the second half. So if you're looking for a dependable car audio and alarm company, stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound system, car alarms, and LED light bars are all available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor.
You know, you see a lot of times, you notice we got into a formation right there, Joey. You know, that's a good thing about football. You know, when you get in that formation in that position, you'll see a lot of times defense aligns to it. You see those things, all right, and they say, oh, okay, now we're going to call a timeout. Well, we know what they want to be in that formation. It kind of helps the offense a little bit.
So they come back from the timeout and are on the field as they were lining up before the timeout. It looked like the Wildcats were lining up for a 2-point conversion, and it looks exactly like what they're going to do again. Garza in the gun. We got one back in the backfield. That is Villalobos. Send a Wildcat in motion. Garza rolls out to his right, looks back to his left, got somebody wide open in the end zone, and that is a 2-point conversion to Vasquez.
Just the throwback, and I saw it coming. I saw the motion across and Jordan. I mean, his quarterback sprinting out that way, and I saw him slip out into the left flat right there. He's all by himself. Throwback, boom, 2-point conversion.
So with 3:02 to go here in the third, your Wildcats are up by a score of 28-14.
And they needed to do that because of that extra point. So that's awesome.
So, yeah, they made that back up because the other one, like you mentioned, Coach, that one was blocked a while back in the first half.
So that was just a really good methodical drive right there. You know, obviously, we got, 2 people thrown out of the football game right there, but that's okay. You know, it's high school football in first year.
We've got a flag on. We'll take a timeout from the flex cam and we'll throw it down to the field. Referee know what happened.
Yeah, you got a little bit of block in the back. I think they're on the team. Great open field tackle.
Illegal on the return, team number 3. That's a 10-yard penalty. First down. Brownsville pace.
Back to live action, a quick pass to Navades. He's got some blockers, but there's not enough blockers. There's a lot more black jerseys than white jerseys out there, Coach.
Good job by the defense. Did a little bubble screen out to the left right there, and the kid coming off the block. But number 11 coming off the block, Jesse James Garcia, to make a good stop right there. And then all the pressure from the end, number 30, coming, Jonathan Granados making the play for no gain.
Yeah, no gains. That'll bring up a second for the Vikings. One running back in the backfield with Banda. Banda quickly out to his left to Nevada. Catches that ball, and he's quickly corralled by Gianni Barrera, and that's going to be about a pickup, bringing up a 3rd down and 4 for the Vikings.
Yeah, the receivers do a good job of sticking and stopping, and the ball's on the money. But our defensive backs are doing a super job of making open field tackles tonight. I'm really impressed with how good our secondary is tackling right there. With Gianni Bieta right there doing a great job.
So 3rd down and 4 for the Vikings. 1:35 to go here in the 3rd. Banda looking out to his left. Quick pass, and it is caught out in the flat by Morales. Morales trying to shake and bake his way across the 30, but doesn't quite get there. Is brought down at the 29, but nonetheless, that will move the sticks for the Vikings. 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's Dominic Morales right there. You know, they ran a little bit wider hitch right there, and the quarterback put it right on the money, but make the tackle, but
Josiah Chavarin with a good job making sure that he doesn't get any further. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings. 2 receivers to both sides of the ball. Quarterback draw, and that is going to be Banda. Banda trying to make something happen. He is hit, breaks a tackle, gets across the 35 to about the 37-yard line where he's finally brought down.
Yeah, you know, if I remember right, you know, his freshman year, Banda played on the varsity team, right? He was a running back for the Pace Vikings at the time. Big, strong kid, you know, and here he is, you know, you can see he's a load. You know, you're going to have to tackle this kid to get him on the ground.
On behalf of St. Pius X Catholic Church, we would like to bestow all here present God's blessing and protection. No matter what colors we wear to represent our team, God loves us all the same. We want to express to all the people our sincere gratitude for your prayers and support. May God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit bless you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we have a little break right here because we have an injury on the field right now, but hopefully he'll be okay. Well, you know, here's their second possession of the second half right here for the Pace Vikings. You know, they're getting the ball, but he's up and he's on his own, so hopefully he's all right. He's doing all right here.
Yeah, the fans giving a big round of applause. Speaking of fans, you know, COVID, of course, has affected, you know, every aspect of our lives, including, you know, outdoor events. And, of course, they are selling tickets for about 50% of the capacity of the stadium. We noticed that is not even where we are at today, and they're selling them in pods, so you can only have like little areas of where people are seated, and you see that throughout the stadium here tonight. So after that official timeout on the field, that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 2 with 46 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Wildcats leading this one by a score of 28-14. So Banda, the quarterback, one running back in the backfield with them, 2 receivers to both sides of the field. Looking out to his left, now he comes to his right, and that one is picked off. That is a great play by Barrera. Barrera knowing exactly what to do, and he breaks the tackle. He's still on his feet. 10-5, touchdown, Wildcats.
No, pick 6, baby, pick 6, yeah.
I thought they had him, but he was not going to be denied of a pick 6.
No, absolutely. You know, great pressure by our linebacker. Again, great dial-up by Coach Guzman, sending a blitz inside. Put a little pressure on Banda. Banda threw it up. Boom! Interception. Touchdown. Wildcats, you love that.
And our touchdown sponsor is Dr. Sandra Esquivel, your hometown general surgeon, Dr. Esquivel. So we're going to wait for the point after. We'll see what the Wildcats decide to do. They've extended their lead 34-14 pending the point after. 8 seconds. Okay, well, they reset the game, the play clock. Power eye right. Now they're going to move
fullback outside.
Vargas out to the left. So it's going to be power eye left. So Wildcats line up. Point. Fakes the handoff. Rolling out to his right is Garza. He's got a receiver, and that pass is caught by Jonathan Valadez. 2-point conversion is good. And
holding on the offense, number 76. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Retry.
So we will redo the point after. There was holding on your Wildcats.
Well, It was a good play. Again, it's all part of it. Kids that trying to do the best job they can. Sometimes you get caught for holding. Looks like we're probably going to do the kick now.
Yeah, they're sending on a different personnel onto the field. Probably just going to try to get one here.
Yeah.
Sergio Martinez is on the field. And here comes the kicker, Pedro Espinosa.
How much time we got here?
So this will be a 30-yard point after attempt. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up. Kick is...
Come on.
No good.
A little bit to the left
A little bit to the left, exactly. So with 14 seconds to go here in the third quarter, it is now your Weslaco East Wildcats 34, the Pace Vikings 14. We'll be right back.
You know the music. It's time for the Damet Financial Group Kids Camp. If you're on the Jumbotron, you're on Kids Camp. That's the way it's done, and that's how we have fun here at Bobby Lackey's Stadium. The Damet Financial Group, sponsors of Kids Camp.
Gotta love the kiss cam. Even son got into the action. Son goes, Mom and Dad, don't forget me. Is a short one retrieved at about the 18-yard line by Gonzalez. Gonzalez got a hold. He's still on his feet across midfield with 40, 35, 30, 25, and he is going to dirt. So a kick return for a touchdown for the Pace Vikings.
Yeah, he hit it a wedge just right down the middle. That kind of stuff I kind of saw it going. It's a short kick. All right, kid takes it on the run, hits the seam, and boom, next few seconds, he's in the end zone. So really good job by the return team of the Pace Vikings to put another touchdown on. So now things, again, our offense comes out. Defense has got one. Now their special teams has got one. So, and a lot of people don't realize this is the first ball game of the year for both, actually for us, second ball game for the Pace Vikings. There's a lot of little things you got to iron out, and special teams always seems to be that part of the game that just isn't quite up where it needs to be at this point. All right, but it'll get there.
Yeah, so here we go. The Vikings line up for the point after. Little razzle-dazzle.
Yeah, they do that little. They want to see if you're going to line up on them or not.
So here's a snap, hold, kick, up, away, and the kick is good. And so with the time expiring here on the field of the third quarter on that kick return for a touchdown, we do have a flag, and that flag came on a little late. So we'll wait to see what happens. So let's go back to the field, to the referee, and see what transpired on the field. I was just about to give the score, and I saw a flag pop on, so that flag was a little late. So here we go. Here's the referee.
Well, we both went out. Pace went off, so it's,
After the play was over, we have one sportsmanlike conduct on the defense, number 75. That penalty will be in for on the kickoff. Correction. That 75 was on the offense.
Okay. That's better for us. Obviously, I'm going, man, but again, those things happen. You see that, and I think you can only have 2 of them in the game before you're out. So that's his first.
Yeah, that's an 81-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. So they went ahead and put that point on the board. So the score is officially the Wildcats 34, the Vikings 21. So now, once this kickoff is away, we'll be officially in the fourth quarter. Now, remember,
that is Brownsville Princess, number 75's first unsportsmanlike conduct of the game.
So as the referee just reminded us, it was an unsportsmanlike conduct. So that's going to be assessed right now. So the Wildcats should have great field position on this return.
Yeah, they're gonna have to kick the ball back here.
Well, as we wait for the kicking team of the Vikings to get on the field, let us let you know that this fourth quarter is being brought to you by Sonic, home of the half-price cheeseburger on Tuesday evenings. Sonic right down the road from Texas National Bank Field at Bobby Lackey Stadium. Thank you to Sonic in Weslaco, who is our fourth quarter sponsor.
Yeah, they're going to have to kick it off from the 25 now, so that should give us pretty good field position. By the time we catch it, we should be past the 40, hopefully, unless this kid has a huge leg, and you never know.
Well, we hope that you're enjoying this game at Texas National Bank Field at Bobby Lackey Stadium. And remember, the Wildcat season is sponsored by Knapp Medical Center. We ask all fans to support our sponsors because they support Weslaco ISD Athletics. Thank you, Texas National Bank, Knapp Medical Center, and all of our sponsors for your support. So here we go. We are just about to get underway in the fourth quarter. And that one is kicked to Bowen. Bowen picks it up at the 25. Looking for a blocker, makes a move. And he's going to be stopped at about the 43-yard line. He never really went down, but forward progress was stopped.
Yeah, that was number 4 there, Joey.
Yeah.
Jay Vasquez.
Jay Vasquez on the return. So the Wildcats will begin this possession here as we begin the fourth quarter at the 43-yard line. They've had great field position all night long.
They have, just about everything's been started on this side of the 40 for them. So, you like that as an offensive play caller, I guarantee you.
So got to set in at quarterback. Power eye right. Guerra the tailback. They'll hand him off the football. He breaks it out to the outside on the left. He's got some running room. He's inside Viking territory to the 38-yard line where he's finally brought down by Zeke Garza.
Just great vision by Giovanni right there. He sees it, cuts it back outside. He bounces it outside. See how he bounces it and boom, and then he's out to the outside. There's nobody there. They're all plugged inside right there. So he sees it, bounces outside, and gets a great run from him.
That's good 20 yards for Guerra on that play.
Good job by the offensive line of springing, Giovanni outside.
And that's a Wildcat first down. And, of course, our first down sponsor is J. Gonzalez Law Firm. J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Yeah, a little counter play right there, coming back the inside right here, and did a great job of getting a good 5 or 6 yards right there.
That's Villalobos with the carry.
Yeah. For Edward Villalobos, good job and good blocking up front by Pedro Posadas right there on the left side. Along with Robert Torres.
So after that big gain, that's going to bring up a second down and 4. Garza running out from the sideline with the play.
Good thing here, we're in the fourth quarter right here. Just a slow, methodical play here. Try to take some time off this clock.
Bobbled the snap, but he still got the football, so he just runs forward. He gets across the 30 to about the 29-yard line. It's going to be a little short of the first down.
Just a little bit. He just didn't get a clean snap right there. If he'd got a clean snap right here, he'd probably picked up about another 3 or 4 yards, but he had to, bring the ball back in and still try to get some yardage there on second down. But it's 3rd and short right here, so I don't know what he's going to dial up here. And
that really goes alongside with what Weslaco East football is all about. Just pound it and get these third and short situations.
Yeah, you put yourself in great situations here because it's really fourth down territory.
Power eye right. This time Garza keeps the football, and he's going to get inside to about the 26-yard line, and that's going to move the chains once again, and that's a Jay Gonzalez Law Firm first down. Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Yeah, you got to like that right there because, you know, the line is wedge blocking right there, and the quarterback, his pad level is so good, so much for it, and that's just an excellent job right there by Javier Garza.
So 1st and 10 for your Wildcats. Ball resting at the 26-yard line. 9:27 to go here in the ball game. Wildcats up 34-21. This time it's a handoff to Villalobos. Villalobos got some running room. He's dragging the Viking defense all the way inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. And your Wildcats have now entered the Payne Auto Group Red Zone. Payne Auto Group, our Red Zone sponsor.
Yeah, great job right there by Villalobos. And, again, the whole side of the left side line with Posadas and along with your tight end over there, David Trevino, doing a good job with that hand sweep to Villalobos. And he gets downhill and, boom, picks up great yardage, first down. And now we are first and goal again.
That's almost like you do in practice, that sled drill, just dragging everything with you. Power eye right, and they're going to hand the ball off to Vasquez. Vasquez inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line. Vasquez hitting that hole quickly.
He sure is, you know, and you can see that too. When I talk about pad level stuff, how they run, you know, you got your pads over your feet and you're going, you know, and you're going forward. You're not running straight up in the air and getting hit, you know. Boom, you're delivering the blow to the defender. So, you know, that's just great running. That's great coaching. I guarantee you, to teach kids how to run properly.
Absolutely, and when you do that, you have plays that we just saw right now. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. 8:10 left to go here in the ball game. I formation, a little bit moving on the line. Garza notices that, quickly snaps the ball, runs into the end zone, but we have a flag, so we'll wait for them to iron things out on the field before we give you any call.
It looks like it's on the defense from up here. It may not be, but it looks like it. Yeah.
On the defense, that penalty decline. The result of the play, the touchdown.
There you go. That's what I wanted to wait for, an official from the official. Yeah. And that is a touchdown from the quarterback, Javi Garza. And our touchdown sponsor is Dr. Sandra Esquivel, your hometown general surgeon, Dr. Esquivel. 2-point conversion. We'll wait for a signal. And they're going to say no good.
Must have been a little bit short right there. You know, but, you know, good job, good drive right there to, you know, make up that.
As you noticed on the field, the flags that were running, they're sponsored by the Weslaco East Booster Club. So hats off to them. Great job, guys.
Michaela is a member of the National Honor Society and French Honor Society. Michaela plans to pursue a master's degree in music education at Texas State University. Michaela Moreno, band
Well, the Wildcats, great job, Coach, doing what Wildcats do so well, and like you like to say, methodically go down that field. And with 8 minutes to go in the ball game, the score is now 42-21.
And it's all set up by great field position. You know that part of the special team, the return and that kind of stuff. Yeah, you know they got a penalty against them, and we got good field position right there. But they still drove that 60 yards and touchdown. Yeah, you know, and that's what you got to do. You know, because you're in a dogfight. You got a good football team. You see, they're not playing any slouch tonight. Pace got a good football team. I mean, they have the last few years really done a great job. So this is a
Pedro Espinosa lined up to kick the ball away, and again, it's a short one. It's a one-hopper to the Vikings, and the Vikings is going to be Nevades with the return, and he's going to be pulled down at about the 31-yard line. And that's going to be Alexander Agado with the return. And again, the Vikings will have the ball this time at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, good job by Josiah Chavarria right there on the tackle.
Yeah, that's a name we've called quite a bit tonight, Josiah Chavanin. He's made in on quite a few tackles tonight.
Yes.
So the Wildcats back in on defense. Vikings with the ball at the 31-yard line. 7:50 to go here in the ball game. Banda, the quarterback, he's got one running back in the backfield. They're going to he's going to fake the handoff to Garcia. He's going to keep it, and he's going to get about 2 yards.
Yeah, great job right there by the line whole defense there, and it led by Gabriel Villarreal, all right, along with number 99 Leo Guerra. Just a super job up front, and obviously 66, who obviously he's really played a super game tonight, and that's Rodrigo Puentes.
Yeah, he's had a great game tonight right there in the middle of the nose tackle. So 2 receivers to both sides of the field. Garcia in the backfield with Banda. Banda quickly out to his left. And the ball is away, and it is caught by Omar Salinas. And he's going to pick up about 4 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and maybe 4 for the Vikings.
Great tackle, open field tackle by Adrian Juarez. Just super tackle right there. Again, it's almost hard to stop, a quick hitch right there. And what you want to do is, try to make a move and get around him. But our DBs are doing a great job of tackling tonight.
They're going to say it's 3rd down and 3. 2 receivers to both sides of the ball. Banda, quarterback draw, hit in the backfield, breaks a tackle, still on his feet, gets to the 49-yard line, and that's going to move the chains for the Vikings.
Yeah, we had a hand on him right there. Gabriel Villarreal had him right there by the line of scrimmage and stuff, but just got his arms around, but didn't get his pads through him right there. And that's what he's gonna do. You got to break down, get inside, and get your pads on the guy. All right, and that's what happened right there. So he breaks the arm tackle and picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, he's a pretty big guy, and he's gonna not come down with an arm tackle most of the time. Banda, again, this time decides to hang on to the ball. I don't think that was by his design. It was just a great coverage by the Weslaco Wildcats, and they forced him to run. He's going to pick up about 8 yards.
He did. He gets up the field, makes a big spin move, and gets a couple more yards right there. But, he's a big, strong kid, this Banda. You play that many football games like this kid has, he's very experienced. He's 4-year starter. I mean, that's what you expect from him.
So this time they're going to send 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Banda looking out to his left. He gets rid of the football. It's a curl pass caught by Morales. Morales still on his feet inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line. And again, the Vikings will move the chains.
Yeah, you can see they've been doing this for a long time. Morales, sitting in the curl, sits down, and, Banda has the ball right there when he's coming out of his break. You got to be pretty impressed, by this young man, what kind of quarterback he is.
So the clock continues to move with 5:15 to go here in the ball game. Wildcats up 42-21.
But our defense is making them work, though. And that's why we are tackling. We're tackling well. That kind of stuff. So they're not getting anything cheap or fast.
3 receivers to the right. Quarterback draw. Banda still on his feet inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. And again, the Vikings choosing to just run Banda with that football.
Yeah, they are. We're down to about 4 minutes and 50 seconds right there. So that's going to take some more time off the clock right there. So you want to see it, but just got to tackle, that kind of thing. But, good job by Banda.
So they'll send 3 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Garcia in the backfield with the quarterback, Banda. Banda looks right, comes left, and that ball is caught. Morales is brought down as soon as he catches it. Nowhere to run, but he does pick up about 5 yards.
He does. Again, just a little hitch on the outside right there. Banda puts it on the money, but again, we're right there to make a great tackle. Led there by Joe Lugo. Good job. Good, solid tackle.
But you want to know what's more impressive, Coach, is that they kept them on the field to play, so the clock continues to roll.
Yes.
And we're coming down to the 4-minute mark right here in the 4th quarter. They hand the ball off to Garcia. Garcia breaks back, and he's going to be hit at about the 3-yard line and dropped.
Yeah, they just ran again and that's what you see. You see that little inside draw right there because they're throwing the football boom, and he hits the seam, and gets a first down right here. Now it's 1st and goal right around the 3-yard line.
That's exactly where we're going to mark the ball at the 3. So it's 1st and goal. The clock is moving. 3:45 to go here in the ball game. Your Wildcats up by a score of 42-21.
Now defensively, what you like to see is a stop, obviously, but if you just make them have to work 2 or 3 plays, that'll take some more time off the clock.
They give the ball to Garcia again, and Garcia breaks a tackle and finds his way into the end zone.
Yeah, he just a little hand sweep draw, boom, he hits it up the C gap, and he's touchdown.
27-42, pending the point after. We'll see if that score stays the same or if they get one more here, as they did bring out the T.
Yeah, they got that swinging gate again right here, and they're going to see if you line up to it. And they're going to kick it.
So Christopher Zapata on to attempt the point after. Here comes the snap, hold, everything looks good. Kick is up, it's away, and the kick is good. So with 3:27 to go here in the ball game, it is your Weslaco East Wildcats 42, the Brownsville Pace Vikings 28.
TC Student of the Week is brought to you by Triumph Physical Therapy. Tonight, we'd like to recognize Cadet First Lieutenant Lizette Ortega. Lizette is strong in academics and should serve as the X4 Supply and Logistics Officer for the mighty Wildcats Battalion. Lizette plans to attend UTRGV and pursue a Bachelor of Arts degree.
Well, we hope you're enjoying this game at Texas National Bank Field at Bobby Lackey Stadium. And remember, the Wildcat season is sponsored by Knapp Medical Center. We ask all fans to support our sponsors because they support Weslaco ISD athletics. Thank you, Texas National Bank, Knapp Medical Center, and all our sponsors for your support.
Yeah, it's been a really great football game, to start off the year right here. I love seeing our Wildcats obviously up on this game, but, I got to say both teams played really hard. It's been a good football game up to this point. Now, what I like to see, and like anybody like to see right now, a good drive, consuming time, run this clock out.
Yeah, there's only 3:27 left in the ball game, so absolutely. That's a squib kick kicked in the direction of Gio Guerra, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 7-yard line, so they'll bring it out.
Yeah, we should take it out on the 30.
Right. We'll wait to see what the referee says, and I don't think Coach Brigitte's going to make him kick it again.
No.
Nah, he's already signaling for his offense. So they're already bringing the ball out to the 30, and they'll place it right there in the middle of the football field. So there's 3:27 left in this one. Your Wildcats are up by a score of 42-28.
Free kick out of bounds. On the kicking tee. Ball was started at the 30-yard line. First down.
That may be. That's probably the worst field position we've had to start off. So that was probably smart by them.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for your Wildcats on their own 30-yard line. Remember, this is a district game. Power eye right, toss is to Guerra, running out to his right, cuts up the field, and he's going to pick up 4.
Yeah, good smart running again by Guerra right there, just cutting it, coming back inside and hitting that seam in the C gap, and picking up the 4 to 5 yards right there.
So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 6.
Yeah. Really, Giovanni's had a really good game tonight, but like I said, the offensive line has really done a super job.
Well, there was a timeout on the field. Looks like there was a player down on the field. He looks like he's up and running back on his own power. Something that we always like to see. Coach, one of the things that we want to see, as you mentioned, is just the Wildcats hang on to this ball and just run out the time, and let's call this one over.
Oh, absolutely. That's as a coach, you're thinking like, oh, man, come on, clock, tick, 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 come on, buddy, let's go, because especially you got a couple of touchdown lead right now, that kind of thing. You really want that clock to go off, without anything happening, like unfortunate stuff.
Well, they just blew the whistle, so it's now ticking again. 3-10 and counting. Garza under center. Hands the ball off to Villalobos. Villalobos is going to try to make a cut up the field, but he just could not do it, and he's brought down after about a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, their defensive end on that side did a good job of keeping it inside. You know, he looked like he was going to cut it outside, but he noticed that their DN stayed outside, and then he had to cut it back inside, and then the linebackers and everybody else was right there to meet him. So
that'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. You know, we were listening to Mike Gonzalez before the game, and it was giving us the explanation of the zone. And so it's going to be all Brownsville for this district season.
Absolutely.
So here we go, power eye right. And Garza saw some movement on the line. And, you know, this is something that experience brings you. You know, you see some jump, you call for that quick count, and you move, hoping to get that flag. But he didn't get it this time, but he does pick up 4 yards.
Brownsville pace.
So we've got
the first timeout of the second half.
So we've got a timeout on the field. Brownsville pace decides to stop the clock, hoping to get the football back. We want to remind you that if you are looking for dependable car audio and alarm company, stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound system, car alarms, and LED light bars are all available at Extreme Car Audio. Our timeout sponsor.
Yeah, I can see things going. I see Coach Burgett going over there to talk to defensive coach, and you know, if you get the first down here, the game is pretty much out of the woods for you. You know, so you might. Yeah, it's kind of tough here, but with this big old offensive line. I think I may have to go for it, too.
Okay. I was just about to say, Coach, are you saying the Wildcats are going for it?
I think they might be.
They're sending their offense back on the field. So here we go. 2:22 left to go here in the ballgame. Weslaco East trying to put the nail in the coffin. 4th and 1. Guerra dives forward. We'll see where they spot it. It looks like they're spotting it on this side of the 40-yard line, and if that's the case, it's going to be short of the first down.
You know, and there was a hole there. It just looked like he tripped a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
And because his knee hit the ground early, they don't make it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I wanted to see is where they were going to spot that ball because, as you mentioned, Coach, he did slip, he did fall, but where was that ball when his knee made contact with the turf? And it looks like they're going to say he was short. So the ball's going to go over on downs. And now the Pace Vikings with the football with 2:13 to go here in the ball game. So here's a replay. See if we can get a better view of this. There it is. Yeah, he was well short. So good call by the refereeing crew. So here we go. 2:13 in the ball game. Banda looking to his right. Ball is on its way down the field, but some miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback because Agado was running what looked to be somewhat of a skinny post route, and I think Banda was expecting him to go on a flag route.
Well, it looked like to me right there is that, like you said, he kind of stopped. He looked like he's going to do like a stop route, but you know, Banda thought he was going to keep on going down the field and stuff, so he takes it deep. So I'm glad they did it.
Well, the clock will stop with the incomplete pass at 2:07, and it's a blitz. And in the backfield is Barrera. What a great job by Giovanni Barrera to really know when that snap count was happening.
I mean, what a great job of just judging the snap count, because I'm going to, oh, no flag. Oh, great, no flag, because, you know, he had to. You know, and he timed it just right. What a great job. Like, I just call him Houdini.
Offside. On the defense, number
Spoke
28.
too soon.
It's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat. Second down.
Spoke too soon because he
Did you
got
see
there.
the flag?
I did not see a flag.
I didn't
He
either,
got
so-
there as soon as the ball got there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where the flag is.
Yeah.
And I don't see a flag, so I'm thinking like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't see a flag. But nonetheless, that's a 5-yard penalty, so it'll be replay of second down, but instead of 2nd and 10, it'll be 2nd and 5. 2 minutes exactly left in this one. So 3 receivers to the top of your screen. Banda, the quarterback. He's dropping back. Under pressure. Ball is on the way to Morales. and that pass is incomplete.
Great job right there. Just a super job by Tristan Montes, number 15. Just a good job of staying with her, along with number 11, Jesse James Garcia. Just a super job right there. Not drawing the flag, because that's really what they wanted out of that. All right, and super job.
Yeah, Garcia had the coverage. Montes came over from his free safety position to add a little bit of help, and of course that'll bring up a third down with 1:46 to go here in the ball game. Banda looking out to his left, quick pass, and it is caught by Omar Salinas. That is his second catch of the night, but that's a big one because it keeps the Vikings with the football.
It does, but we're down to 1:38, so that's good, and it's going down, so we're still 1:34. So.
And the clock will start as soon as the ball is placed.
Yeah, just keep the ball in front of you. That's what you want right now. Keep the ball in front of you, keep it in play, and keep the clock running.
3 receivers to the right. Banda again looking to his left. Morales with the grab. And again, his momentum is stopped at the 18-yard line. Good job there by Jesse James Garcia to stop his forward progress and keep him in the field of play.
Exactly. So that keeps the clock rolling. But I think they're called timeout, though.
That's the second charge timeout of the second half.
Remember, if you are looking for a dependable car audio and alarm company, stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound systems, car alarms, and LED light bars are all available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor.
Well, this one's going right down to the wire again a little bit. Like I said, both football teams have played a really good game. There's no quitting on any one of these two football teams. Both of them are really good football teams. So, we just got to hold on right here and get this stop and put this one away.
Yeah, 1:12 left in this one. And looks like the Vikings are going to huddle up before they come out to the line of scrimmage. So here come the Vikings. Second down and about 2 from the 18-yard line. 1:12. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Banda is the quarterback, and that's going to be a free play. Banda rolling out to his right. He's going to tuck it and run. He stays on his feet inside the 10 to about the 8. The clock will stop with 1:03 as they talk and discuss this flag, but I think they're going to decline it.
Yeah, they're going to decline the offsides penalty on the defensive encroachment penalty, and we're down to 1:03. So we got to keep them out of the end zone.
On the defense, number 99. That penalty is refused. Result of the play. First down.
So first and goal from the 8 for the Vikings. 1:03 to go in the ball game. So Garcia in the backfield with Banda. 2 receivers to both sides of the ball. So here we go. Clock is started. 1 minute. We are now officially under a minute to go. Banda looking out to his right. A quick pass, and that one goes in and out of the hands of Alexander Agado.
Yeah, they ran a quick slant right there. The kid was open, it just hit off his hands, thank God. But, they just, it was right there.
Yeah, Coach, you've been mentioning this all night. Just a quick release of Banda, and that one just was right out of his hands in less than 3 seconds.
Yep.
So 53 seconds left on the clock. Second goal from the 8. Banda looking to his left. Again, the same play, but this time to the left. This time the result is different. It's a touchdown pass to Dominique Morales.
Yeah. So now it's 34. So you're going to expect an onside kick here in a minute. So this game's not over with. We got 49 ticks left of this game.
So the Vikings come out for the point after. And that's going to be Christopher Zapata on to attempt the point after to bring it to within 7.
Jesse.
A high snap, and it's no good. It's blocked.
Pick it up.
It is picked up by the Wildcats. Barrera has the football. He's still on his feet. He's at the 40, 35, 15, 20, 10.
Yes!
In the end zone, Gianni Barrera.
Super job right there. Great special teams play right there. Takes it off. You know, they block the kick. Gianni picks it up, takes it all the way to the house. Bad snap from the start. You know, anything like that happens. And that's the thing about, you know, your kicking game, get a bad snap.
Yeah, and Gianni really good at looking for his blockers, waiting for a few of them. Then he saw a hole and decides to take it, and he takes it all the way to the house, and that extends the lead to a 2-possession ball game. It is now 44-34, Wildcats on top.
Yeah, you love those 2 points right there. That's just super. Now it kind of takes the whatever that touchdown was, takes the wind out of the sails of the Pace Vikings right there. You know, again, they may try to do an onside kick right here, but it makes it a lot tougher. It's 10 points, you know.
Well, they still got to score, Coach.
Certainly.
There's 49 seconds left on the clock. But the Vikings have to kick to the Wildcats, remember.
Yes, they do.
So the Vikings come out to kick the ball away to the Wildcats with 49 seconds left on the clock. The Wildcats, all they got to do is get in victory formation because the Vikings only have 1 timeout.
Yeah, it's over with if they can get the ball here.
Right. They can't afford to allow the Vikings to come up with the football here.
Yep.
And that's going to go out of bounds.
So it's perfect.
So that's exactly what you would want on an onside kick.
Thank you. Exactly right there. So the game's over right there. We'll get right here again. They don't have enough time to. Like I said, they can't stop the clock but once. So Here we go.
Free kick out of bounds. The kicking team. Ball was spotted where it went out of bounds.
Right.
First down. Weslaco East.
So they'll spot it right around the 45-yard line. We'll see where. Well, they'll spot it at the 47.
Mm-hmm.
So the Wildcats will have the football, and I don't foresee them but kneeling this, getting in victory formation and saying, let's chalk this one up. Let's get that little tassel on our win column, and let's get ready for next week as they have to travel to Brownsville to take on the Florida Cowboys.
The biggest thing, you get your football team on some tape. You get to see where you're at and what you need to fix right now. Yeah, you know, and that's the big thing. You get to see your football team. You know, you haven't seen them play. You've seen them practice. You've done all these kind of things. But now you get to see tape on them.
There's a 3-second differential from the play clock and the game clock, so they will have to snap the ball one more time.
Take a knee.
So 19 seconds. So that is going to officially end the ball game.
Congratulations, Wildcats. A heck of a football game tonight.
Wildcats win their opening ball game. They win their first district game of the season, 44-34. The Wildcats travel to Brownsville next week to take on the Porter Cowboys on Thursday night.
So we'll be at Sam Stadium this Thursday night. Fans, if you get a chance, come on out. Support your Wildcats. You know, thank you for all our sponsors and everybody tonight, and K-West and all the great production and everything tonight. It's awesome.
So we want to thank the superintendent of school, Dr. Priscilla Canales. We want to thank the athletic director of WISD, Oscar Riojas. We want to thank the athletic coordinator and the head coach of the Weslaco East Wildcats, Michael Burgett, and of course the principal of Weslaco East, Dr. David Gamboa. Want to thank, of course, our K-West director, Carlos Robledo, and all of the K-West crew for making this production run so very smooth. For Coach Rock, I am Joe Aguilar saying good night from the Texas National Bank Field at Bobby Lackey Stadium. And your Wildcats win this one by a score of 44-34 over the Pace Vikings. We'll see you guys next week. Good night.
Good night.
side. We would like to have section A and M to make their way out of the stadium. Now section B and L.
Members of the senior class, please stay for your traditional video of memories.
Home side C and K. Home side D and J. Home side section F and H. We would certainly like to thank all the fans for your cooperation as we're making our exit of the stadium. Again, we'd like for everyone to please be safe.
Wildcats senior class. Tonight we celebrate a homecoming victory, but we also celebrate you, the senior class of 2021. Maestro, start the video.
And now section E and G.
I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving. stress on me, Lord. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Ain't no stress on me, Lord. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward.
Very rarely do you catch me out. Y'all done specially invited guests me out. Y'all been telling jokes that's gon' stress me out. Soon as I walk in, I'm like, let's be out. I was off the chain, I was often drained, I was off the meds, I was called insane. What an awesome thing, engulfed the shame. I want all the rain, I want all the pain, I want all the smoke, I want all the blame. Cardio, audio, let me jog your brain. Caught in the Audi home, we was all detained. All of you Mario, it's all a game.
I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Ain't no stress on me, Lord. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Ain't no stress on me, Lord. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I had my issues. Ain't that much I could do. Peace is something that starts with me. At times wonder my purpose. Easy then to feel worthless, but peace is something that starts with me. Had so much on my mind, I didn't know where to go. Come a long way from the haunting me. Had me feeling oh so low. Ain't no stopping you, no way. All things ain't like before. Ain't no stopping you, no way. No stress, yes, I'm so blessed and I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Ain't no stress on me, Lord. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Ain't no stress on me, Lord. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Someone's wrong. Couldn't hold on why. So long. Sit here in the store. Time goes on. But they couldn't find my way out. From the storm. Which way do I go? I'm so reborn. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Keep moving forward. 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 I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Ain't no stress on me, Lord. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Ain't no stress on me, Lord. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward.
Very rarely do you catch me out. Y'all done specially invited guests me out. Y'all been telling jokes that's gon' stress me out. Soon as I walk in, I'm like, let's be out. I was off the chain, I was often drained, I was off the meds, I was called insane. What an awesome thing, engulfed the shame. I want all the rain, I want all the pain, I want all the smoke, I want all the blame. Cardio, audio, let me jog your brain. Caught in the Audi home, we was all detained. All of you Mario, it's all a game.
I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Ain't no stress on me, Lord. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Ain't no stress on me, Lord. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I had my issues. Ain't that much I could do. Peace is something that starts with me. At times wonder my purpose. Easy then to feel worthless, but peace is something that starts with me. Had so much in my mind, I didn't know where to go. Come a long way from the haunting to me. Had me feeling oh so low. Ain't no stopping you, no way. All things ain't like before. Ain't no stopping you, no way. No stress, yes, I'm so blessed and I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Ain't no stress on me, Lord. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Ain't no stress on me, Lord. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Someone's wrong. Couldn't hold on why. So long. Sit here in the store. Time goes on. But they couldn't find my way out. From the storm. Which way do I go? I'm so reborn. Which way do I go? Which way do I go?